Yo, you Lil Rock. What's up, boy? My man Lil Rock in the building. Evening, everybody. This is the nightcap version of this platform. Did a good 10 hours today, earlier. Loved every minute of it. Talked to my boy War Master afterwards. And that was great conversation for about an hour. Know what I'm saying? Feel me? There we go. Find out what's going on tonight. I forgot today was April Fool's because the NFL Network did a great job. They was making up a story about Belichick and Kraft about how they was going at each other's throats, but I figured out that was an April Fool's joke because I swear to you, if that would have been the headline tonight, I would have ran with it all night long. But it's not. It's a little prank. April Fool's, depending on how you look at it, you can either laugh along with it or sometimes people take it too seriously. Philly up on Cleveland by 10. Who cares? Washington and Detroit. Brooklyn's killing Charlotte tonight. Miami and Golden State just started. Clippers, Denver late tonight. I guess your NBA. NHL. Pittsburgh up on Boston 2-0. Montreal's up on Ottawa 2-0. Seems like they play each other tonight. Detroit, Florida tied at 1. Rangers, Buffalo 1-1. Islanders beating the hell out of the Capitals 6-3. Tampa and Columbus tied at 1. Dallas, Nashville 1-1. Again, another matchup. It's like every goddamn night. Carolina's on top of Chicago 1-0. Minnesota's played well, by the way. Late game is Minnesota at Vegas. So that is your up to date in that and those two major sports. As I settle in for the evening portion of the show, I just want to say this. Today we had a long day. I talked to my good buddy War Master 7 off the air, and we reminisce about what it is to build your own platform. I had fun doing this one. It hasn't even scratched the surface yet. I think this one will grow more. Every day I come up here, every night, every day I enjoy myself more and more. The people you meet are great. The people come through here, they're coming, they're gone. What are you gonna do? Know what I'm saying? You just gotta do you. That's the bottom line. And if people want to come along for the ride, God bless them. If people don't, what are you gonna do? Cry about it? Sometimes you could be lucky. What you have, a beautiful young lady up here earlier today, MTGV. And in 6 months, this woman has over 4,000 hours and over 1,000 views. And then I had some people in my chat room going, yeah, wow. And in my mind, I said, that's very impressive. And she's into the crime business. She's a crime reporter. And go subscribe to her channel, MTGV TV. That lady does a hell of a job. So don't describe to her. She was up here earlier in the early show. She had a good time. We had to warn her about the Manosphere streets. Speaking of Manfair Streets, uh, it was great early this morning. I woke up and no, it was last night. Sir Ism was showing off his pod mic, and I was very happy for him. You know, congrats to Ism. Those stream guys do a hell of a job over there. Ism, Platinum, those game guys, Official, Kuda, of course. They do a great job over there. Good for them. As far as tonight goes, what are you going to talk about? I've listened to a couple of reporters around the NFL talk about what their teams are going to do in the draft. The NBA, if you haven't heard, Andre Drummond is hurt. I did not say that last night. Always get hurt. And I didn't realize what Mr. Miami did earlier. But he played a very good April Fool's joke. When he comes back up here later, I'll congratulate him on it. And flew over everybody. Flew over me. Because I forgot today was April Fool's. That tells you folks how much I don't get into anything. But all I do is chill, make money, got a nice side hustle. I just lay low. That's what I do. Know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's what I do, folks. Let me take another look around the leagues. All right. Falcons said they'll play a game in London. Being a good sport. Nothing really going on tonight, really. Cracking up right here. Stupid quarterback competitions back in the day. The old quarterback club. Boy, I tell you. Yo, get up here. Sean Jones is here. Underrated Darkness is here. I'm going to talk to Underrated Darkness for a few. And Sean Jones will be both. Sean Jones on his way to work. See, guys, when I don't notice you're here, it's because I'm looking at the news and what's going on in the sports world. So if you see me on the screen, I'm looking at the news. Darkness, Sean Jones. You guys can come up. We'll talk about the Jets and the Mets. That will make Underrated Darkness happy. Check out his channel. Brother does a great job. Waiting for darkness to pop up. Sean Jones in the building. Yo, yo. I'm chilling right here, getting ready for what should be a hell of a weekend, folks. I'm going to send out the email to Coffee so I can email him. Get him up here set late. For me, it'll be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. For him, it'll be noon out in California. We're going to do a pure fashion talk show. While guys may decide to come up, I am going to keep looking at the news. I think Patriots and Falcons has won the London games this year. Okay. When I'm quiet, I'm looking at news around the league. Anything worth talking about? Check out all the wires. Okay. Nothing going on in the NFL right now. That's dead. No baseball. Let me check out the baseball. Let you know what's happening there. Oh, it's no 7 o'clock games tonight. So let me get some finals. Give you the let me give you the baseball scoreboard. Do that for you. Oh man, what a day! What a day! MLB here. Go. Final scores. You got California and you got the Angels, Mariners, A's. They're playing at 10 o'clock. Boston was postponed today. Go backwards. The Yankees lose their opener in 10 to the Blue Jays. 3-2. Cleveland lose to Detroit 3-2. Milwaukee beat them 65-10. Pittsburgh won at Wrigley Field 5-3. Phillies beat Atlanta in 10. A lot of extra inning games today. Here we go. Kansas City and Texas. This slugfest, 14-10 Royals. Mets was postponed because of COVID at Washington. Tampa Bay beat Miami 1-0. Great pitching, dude. Tell you, Marlins got some good pitchers. Tell you. Colorado outslugged the Dodgers 8-5. San Diego beat Arizona 8-7. And the Cardinals beat the Reds 11-6. That's a good win for the Cardinals, opening up in St. Louis and winning there. Rays scored 1 in the 8th. Wow. Glasnow, Thompson gets the win. Okay. So Florida go down that home opener 1-0. That's the baseball today. We got 3 games at 10 o'clock, and it should be fun what's happening. 10 o'clock Eastern time. Angels are home to the White Sox, and the A's are hosting the Astros. Giants are in Seattle. Take on the Mariners tonight. So that should be good stuff tonight. Shout out to War Master, young J 216. DOS Effects, Golden Eagle 99. Reason why I'm giving out these shout outs, Fasting is Life, Laurel. All these guys are truck drivers. Things are good, man. Why don't you come up and speak to me? The link is right on top of your name, bro. Why don't you come up, young man? Talk Nuggets. They're at the Clippers tonight. Nuggets are surging now. Nuggets and Blazers, 2 teams who I told you people to watch out for, beginning to surge at the right time, as the NBA is beginning to turn around the home stretch. So, hopefully Sean Jones comes up before he heads to work. Say what's up to his Uncle Mace. Everything's good, Sean. Everything's good, my friend. Just chilling, bro. Just chilling out. Yeah, I think it was an April Fool's joke, but I saw that yesterday. I think it was an April Fool's joke, though. But we'll see tomorrow when he's on TV. I'll check out his grill. Doesn't look right, though. Teeth doesn't look right with the grill fixed in the front. Mr. Miami put in today LeBron James is out for the year, and I took it seriously. And then I remembered in my mind, it's April Fool's today. Well, it's almost over anyway. It's almost over here in the East Coast. There's 3 hours left of April Fool's jokes. Hoping Sean Jones comes up to join me. Talk about the Dolphins. What else is going on in the NBA with his Nuggets? The big Denver Nugget fan. Denver beginning to surge at the right time in the NBA. And check out the NBA standings since I'm here. Uh, Brooklyn is up in the East, half a game ahead of Philly, 2.5 for Milwaukee. Give Charlotte a lot of credit. They hang in there without Ball. New York Knicks having a fine season. Heat, Atlanta, Boston's in eighth. And I don't think anybody else. The Bulls have really slacked back since they made that deal. Utah, 3 ahead of Phoenix, who's played very, very well. Clippers, 5 out. Lakers, 6.5. Blazers in the 5th seed. Nuggets, 6. Blazers have played well. They're the exact same home and away. Played very well this year in the East. Hopefully, I'll see them 3 weeks from tomorrow against the Brooklyn Nets. I would love to see that. Sean Jones. If we win this, we going to be on our way. Yeah, if you win this, yeah, Denver will be on their way. That is a big game tonight. Rematch in LA against the Clippers. That will start in an hour. Yeah, that will start in an hour out in Southern California. Nuggets Clippers. Yeah, that'll start in 1/2 hour from now. Denver at the Clippers. You wonder about those two teams, especially the Clippers. Denver, I think, with the big moves they made, was overshadowed, of course, with the NFL, the Dolphins trading NFL with the Niners. Um, Speaking of that, there was word earlier tonight. I was listening to Omar Kelly with Dave Hyde, and there was word the Dolphins been shopping that third pick. Like I said weeks ago, no one really bid on it, but the Niners. Dolphins just didn't want to make that pick at 3. Niners are like kids in the candy store. They don't know who to pick. They're very excited for them and their fan base out in Northern California. And the Dolphins have a fan base around the world, just like the Niners. All these NFL teams do really. Nicer's in the building. What's up, baby girl? Thank you for the bouquet of roses and, of course, flowers. And, of course, Mr. Miami's in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing this evening? You know? So I was saying, Omar Kelly said that the Dolphins have been shopping that pick for weeks. Something that I told you in here, that pick was in play. And he said the same thing. Weeks. Not recently. Not last Thursday. Weeks. You're welcome, my friend. You're always welcome. Told you guys that. Of course I got pushed back. What else is new? Oh man, I'm so happy right now. And people wonder, hey, Mace, why are you feeling so good lately? And I'll tell you why. Because I know things are going to get better in here. And I was talking, like I said, off the air and after dark. And the case we were talking was is Afternoon Delight, me and the Great War Master 7. Shout out to my boy. And we was talking about studios and equipment and something that I brought up to him and he totally agreed. How you treat your chat room. I brought it up to him, he elaborated on it. And I told him I'm a big believer, especially me in the chat room as a manosphere uh, observer, that I told him I treat my chat room well. I was telling that to Miss V, aka MTGV TV. I was telling her this earlier tonight that I'm more than just balls and strikes and slam dunks. I'm very versatile. What I can talk about, what I like, and I was telling her that the one thing I do very well. Yep, the Final Four weekend. I know UCLA is in it. Houston, Gonzaga, and who's the fourth team? Yeah, I know. You told me that earlier, Mr. Miami. That LeBron may be out for the year. I haven't heard nothing about that yet. All I know is this. Baylor's the fourth team, so it's Baylor, Houston, that's two Texas teams, UCLA, and Gonzaga. Nice to put in the chat room who plays who. What's the matchups? Let me know. I just can't get into this college basketball. I am happy for UCLA. I am happy for Houston. Gonzaga, if they don't win it all this year, they'll never win it. And Baylor, I believe Baylor was robbed 2 years ago, weren't they? In 2019. Okay, it's Gonzaga, UCLA, Baylor, Houston, the two Texas teams going at it. All right. Well, I'll be watching that over the weekend. I may check out both games. I heard the Cougars are real good. That's Houston. UCLA, Gonzaga always have my interest because it's UCLA. Shout out to Mike from Orange County. You guys don't know who he is. Shout out to him. Bruins get the win. Nice is going with Gonzaga. Dirty South Final Four. Not this year. Not this year. Oh boy. Hey, for you guys in the chat room, we're gonna celebrate the 400th, um, the 400th subscriber, the 500th subscriber, and on up. We'll have fun. I mean, we've been having a good time, haven't we? Last couple of weeks, give yourselves a hand. Guys that come up here, chilling, shooting the breeze like we're at a sports bar. Shout out to my boy Asian Sama with his barbershop pool room background and setting. Good for him. You know, me and Asian very respected each other as friends and human beings and brothers. Big Dolphins fan, big Miami Hurricanes fan. Nicer. Let's party. That girl beautiful. Mr. Miami. Yes, sir. Yeah, we've been having fun in here. Last couple weeks. I love it. I mean, I love you. That's the most important thing. Bring the Bud Light and a glass of milk. I don't know if that's good for the system. I don't drink milk really. I like chocolate milk. I drink a lot of, well, I shouldn't say a lot. On my days like tomorrow, when I go to therapy, when I get home before I take my nap, I drink 2 Boost power drinks. It works for me. So that keeps my energy up. So, uh, you take a look at the wire tonight. I like looking at the sports wire because I want to see if things are happening. Baseball is done for the night. I have 3 late games. But let's keep it real here. None of you guys care about the baseball. I kind of remind people that this is sports, and I love it. But the one thing you people gotta remember: these ball players are multimillionaires if they do their money right. I mean, look at the kid a month ago who had the audacity to try to diss Cam Newton. Remember that? When the kid called Cam Newton trash, where Cam Newton made the mistake was he told the kid, I'm richer and you're not, I'm richer than you. And the kid paid it no attention. I mean, these kids just don't get it. You see what Mr. Miami said? I bring you case of water. Marlins lost to Tampa today. Yeah, I know. My bro giving me a shout out about that. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, these final four, I don't really care about. Scott Drew doing a hell of a job in Baylor. Excuse me, folks. Long day. 10 hours earlier. I told you I would come back, and I did. Final four, that's for Nicer. She's pumped up. She's going to go with the Zags. I'll say it one more time. If they don't win it this year, they'll never win it. Calvin Sampson. Yeah, it's over on Monday night. College basketball. Yep. It's over on Monday. I'm looking around. The draft. I love it. and live for it. The Dolphins didn't have these picks. I would still be excited, but it wouldn't feel the same. WrestleMania next Sunday night. Masters at Work, Steel Cage Death Match with Mr. Miami 305. That should be fun. I'm just chilling. Letting you know what's going on. You know, when Coffee was up here, shout out to him. He was talking about me for teaching jerseys. That's something I told him I would do for him. Boys up here. Round of applause to Sean Jones.
Wake up,
Good.
sleepy.
What's up,
Wake
bro?
up, sleepy. What's going on?
Sleep King. There are sometimes, to be honest with you, as Mr. Miami has a 75th anniversary Marino jersey. Sometimes, bro, I can get tired up here, but I just keep it going like the Energizer bunny rabbit, man.
I feel you,
Mm.
man.
I said, I said this to the young lady who was up on the panel earlier this afternoon. You gotta give back to your audience. That's the key.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I told her that she has an audience more than she realizes.
Mm.
You know? How are you tonight, young man? Before you head out to work, how's the baby?
Man, he good, man. Bad, wanna be bad and stuff. But he good. He good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I mean, how can I not be? I mean, I was listening to Omar Kelly before I came up back here tonight. No spades, no dominoes, no uno. Yeah, good night from the Oasis. Yeah, baby girl. I was listening to Omar, and Omar said that, and something I said to you guys. I said, Dolphins been shopping that third pick for weeks. He said,
You know, I'm not surprised.
and I'm not surprised either. But what catches me surprising is sometimes how un how unstable Dolphin fans are down there. Like you're level headed. You know, I've been reading your stuff in the chat room about
Mm-hmm.
Tua.
Yep.
I read it all, bro. I know how you feel. Are
Mm.
you happy now that they're gonna run with him?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just want to see, so I can just like make sure. So I want to just, you know, put this, I guess, label on him, before, he truly, plays. I think last year, you know, I don't think he was fully ready. You know, he said he was ready. That's what players do. They're competitive. They want to play. You know, so I want to see what he got. So that's about it for me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think that I think that the Dolphins. I said this. They're gonna build around this kid and see what he has.
Mhm.
Are you happy with Kyle Pitts, or you rather see him take somebody else at 6?
No, I'm good with Kyle Pitts, man. He a beast.
Okay,
Definitely.
I feel that. I definitely feel that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
on
the
Kyle
feeling.
Pitts train.
What's up, sir? No music, no dancing, no flirting. Yeah, you got that right, nicer. Yeah, man. I do agree with you. I mean, I'm not too crazy about the pick because if I was the Dolphins and Sewell is still there, that's what I'm taking.
So well,
Yeah, but
I can't argue with that.
if they take Cal Pitts, then they better get a right tackle in this draft.
Mhm. I definitely agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they have to be aggressive in this draft.
Yeah, I agree with that compared to last year.
Mhm.
Last year was an embarrassment. Sir Abdubahu is here. He's in here supporting before he heads out to the manosphere. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one thing I will tell you, and I'm gonna get to your nuggets in a second. Everybody's ganging up on Mace. Nah, I don't see too many people ganging up on me these days. But I will say this: um, I think it's nice that the Dolphins are getting all this respect, don't you?
Yeah, it's good. You know, I guess it's been a while. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, I see that. And before we get back to football, let me ask you about your Nuggets. You like the way they're surging now? Big game against the Clips tonight.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. Uh, if we can win tonight, man, that'd be great. Cause I think we have. We're supposed to be off for 2 days, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
and then play again. Yeah, we play after that, but, which would be great, for the team. So yeah, man, we'll be on our way. We can get this done, man.
I agree with that.
Even if we lose, it depends on how we lose. If we can cut it
Yeah, I
close,
agree with that.
then you know.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree.
So yeah, man. We'll see what they're about tonight. See what AG is about tonight. Man, I'm excited. Plus, I ain't probably watch the game, but I'll check in and see what he doing. Who doing what? So talk to me, mates. Man, what's good, baby? Mace,
What's up?
what's good? Talk to me.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me get back to the Nuggets with you. Now they're saying that your boy Jokic, which I've been saying all along, is the leading candidate for the league MVP. What do you think about that?
Oh man, lovely. Now I don't know. Probably, I don't know when the last time somebody from Denver won the MVP from
Yeah,
them.
let me
Probably
get the article
Carmelo.
from.
Probably Carmelo.
No, Carmelo never won MVP.
No,
No.
What about AI? No.
Here we go.
Uh,
Put this up for
that's
you to
long.
see and relish in.
Yeah. Too long. um,
I
but yeah, I think that's dope, man.
love you,
I
nice
think
to sleep well, baby girl. Love you. Go. Here we go. This is for
that's it.
everybody to see for this man right here. There you go. What do you think about that?
I love it, man. I love it. He's balling out, man. Not saying the other guys not, but Jokic, man.
I think
Just
another thing that people don't talk about much is, but I had an argument about this couple, last week, matter of fact. I said, how come Jokic and Doncic are having monster years, unbelievable years, but no one talks about it?
going on the hot teams. Well, they're now on the hot teams.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. I think another part of it is the media. When this is why you can't take the NBA seriously, they like who they like, and they don't care about anybody else but who they like.
mm, I can see that.
I remember for years, Reggie Miller never got his due. Steve Nash never got his due. Dirk never got his due, believe it or not.
But did Steve Nash win the MVP though?
He won it twice. He should have won it 3 times.
Mm. I think ain't one of the times they said Shaq was supposed to win instead of him.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, folks. Yeah,
Mm.
I remember it. I remember it well. Um, you think your Nuggets can come out of the West? I remember last year the draft time, you was uptight because people dismissed them, and I let you tell me why you didn't. And Denver's playing well at the right time. What you think?
Man, I love how we playing, man. We just gotta keep going. We got things we gotta work on. But man, we doing good, man. We going in the right direction. Like AG love it there. So yeah, man, that's great, man. When he talk in his interviews, you can tell he always smiling. Ain't like he being fake or anything. Like he always smiling when he talk, about playing on the team and being in Denver. So I think I don't think he got to worry about being the number one guy where he got that. Well, really two guys or really three: Jokic, Jamal, and Michael. So yeah, I think that's probably like a great stress relief off of him. So yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. I funked the first is in the building. Jefferson, get your ass up here. I funked the first. You want to come up too? Drop the link. Jefferson, get up here. And should be some good stuff now. I funked the first is in the building. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
watch a little bit.
he said I
Good.
spell my name different. Ah, that's funny.
Oh, Mr. Miami.
No, LaShawn Jefferson. He said spell my
Oh
name
man, he
different.
doesn't understand. He doesn't get it. I funked the first. Yeah, I'm gonna watch a little of the Angels game. They're gonna put me to sleep because they suck with no pitching. You know, baseball really sucks when you know your team don't have a chance.
Mm.
You agree with
I
that?
can never really, I can really never get into baseball, man. I don't know why. I just couldn't. Basketball and football only, spoke to me. Um, they get paid good though. I'll say that. But you gotta be really good to be like when you was explaining, it, I was like, dang, bro, that's true. Like you gotta probably be like in the league for like 7 years, and you
Yeah,
gotta be
before you get a
good.
big payday. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I ain't taking no interest in baseball. Like, goodness. But
Yeah, baseball.
yeah,
If you're not a top seven prospect, you're gonna have to really dig in the minors.
that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
That's harder than football, man. You
football.
just football.
Yeah,
You just
good.
need a few flashes. I ain't mean to interrupt you. You just need a few flashes that you can make a big play. But go ahead, miss. What you about to say?
Yeah, I was listening to you about the baseball, and I couldn't agree with you more. And I think it's funny. Guys were talking about more and more. Young black boys are going into baseball. I do believe that in a way because they know that that's a sport where they can stay the way they are, individualistic. You know what I'm saying? And they worry about themselves and they put themselves together and play on pickup teams to represent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it, man. Fascinating. Sean Joe's with me. Chat room is doing their thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Sean,
here.
big Nuggets fan, Dolphins fan. Who you liking,
Yes,
guys?
sir.
B-ball.
What you say?
You go for who you go for in college football?
College football? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm an Oregon Ducks fan. uh, yeah, I'm a Ducks fan. So yeah, I know about Sewell and Herbert. Also, that's why I understand what I was trying to compare him to Tannehill a little bit, but I don't know. Just something about Herbert, man. So yeah, I'm a Ducks fan. You gave me, Mason?
I'm right here, bro.
Okay, okay. You getting
I'm
quiet
just
over there?
chilling, man.
You getting sleepy over
I'm
there?
just, I'm just, no, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm gonna look
Okay.
up. I'm looking at some scores and stuff, see what's going on
Okay,
in the
okay.
NBA. Let's get back to the Dolphins real quick.
Yeah. Alright.
You look at that draft that's coming up. Brooklyn up by 20 on Charlotte. Uh, I don't care for Orlando, Golden State, Miami 61-56 Heat. Beginning of the third quarter, San Antonio losing to Atlanta. And again, the main game, Denver at the Clippers later on. When I look at Miami's, the way they pulled that trade off, and I was listening to Omar a little bit before I came up. Omar said that he really liked the trade because the Dolphins had a selection and still has an election to pick from. I
What you saying, Mason?
No, I'm just looking at the. I was just looking at the. What Omar Kelly said about the trade, and like I told you earlier, he said the Dolphins could have traded that pick and shopping that pick. Jefferson said he'll be up in the field. I hope baseball will be good this year. I think it will be, Mr. Miami. I think baseball will be real good. Devontae Parker going to play with the Dolphins. We'll see, Mr. Miami. We'll see. Like I was saying, um, what fascinates me is nobody wanted that third pick.
Mm.
And then San Francisco pulled the trigger with Miami after
Yeah.
looking at Josh Wilson.
Yeah. They going for it all,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I think if the quarterback plays well, their window is going to be bigger than what people think. The experts think that their future is very, very bright. And I'm not surprised about that. The only question is going to be with them is, and this is a major question, will the defense continue to play like they do?
Our defense?
Yeah, it's been 23 straight games.
Mm, I think so. They was gonna play better, especially with that new linebacker we got, McCain. Um, we brought back EM homie John Jenkins.
Yeah, yeah. I reported that. Me and you did it at the same time.
Hmm.
Jenkins, what do you think about that move?
You know, good veteran piece. Um, like Ian was saying, Ian liked him very much. He didn't want them to get rid of him,
Yeah.
and I understood why. So it's a good piece. You know.
No, the one thing you've been getting to notice more and more about the Dolphins is that their players are coming cheaper, and you look at them, they're hard workers.
Mm-hmm.
I Tess is joining us.
Me too.
Yeah, ET's here. Jefferson be up in the field. What's up, young man?
What's good, bro?
Yeah,
What's up,
I'm
Sean?
good, man.
What's good, guys? What's
Yeah,
going?
I know I Tess is tired of hearing about this shit, but
What you
Oh
talking
yeah.
about?
about
You
the
know.
trades because I was listening to Omar Kelly before I came up, and Omar said the Dolphins have been shopping that third pick for weeks with nobody wanting to get it.
Oh, the one the 49ers took?
Yeah, and
Yeah, man.
He likes to trade a lot.
Bro, yeah, I came up, man. Hey, you want to play my video, bro?
Yeah, sure. Drop it in the back chat.
Hold on.
Oh, you want me to show it right here with the screen?
It's up to
Yeah.
you. You can go to my channel and find it. It's
All
under.
right. I'll go on your channel and find it. No doubt.
But
Subscribe
I've
to
been
I
doing,
Test Sports.
but I've been doing some other shit, bro. Hey, I got some questions for y'all boys.
Hey, go ahead.
What's up?
All right, let me ask y'all boys. In the last 20 years, let's say, okay, let me make sure I remember. What year was it that the Titans beat Buffalo in that throwback miracle? That was
99.
99, right? So that's
Yeah.
99, 2000. Okay, let's
Yeah.
start from that point because the Titans made the Super Bowl and the Rams made it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now from that Super Bowl till now, bro, how many teams have been in the Super Bowl? And not who won the Super Bowl. How many different teams went to the Super Bowl?
All
Now
right.
remember,
The
we
last
got
21 years. Okay. Tampa, Raiders, Ravens, Niners. That's 4. Seahawks, 5. Patriots,
everybody in
6.
the, oh yeah, yeah, I ain't gonna do it for you because I've done it
Patriots,
already.
6.
Ravens.
Patriots, 6. Chiefs, 7. Chiefs, 7. Falcons, 8. Carolina 9, Denver 10, uh, Giants 11, Eagles 12,
What about the Ravens?
Bears 13, Rams 14, Arizona 15. The whole NFC West has been in the 21st
You
century.
feel me? You saw that too, right? When you were
Yeah.
saying it, you were like, "Damn, the whole West went."
Let me
Yeah.
see.
And there's another. There's only two divisions. The whole division went.
I'm gonna
The
tell you the
West.
division right
The
now.
the West is one. There's one more.
Oh, I know which one it is. Um,
This shit about
I
to
g-
be crazy.
uh,
What
the
you said,
only
Sean? I think Sean said
No,
it.
no, I was saying this shit about to be crazy. Go ahead. Now I'm listening. What you
oh, I
saying?
know the
Good.
division already. It's the NFC South.
There you go. They all went.
Yep.
So it's only two divisions. The West went, everybody went, and the South, all
Yeah.
of them went.
The only
Keep
ones in the
going.
other divisions, Detroit, Dallas hasn't been there in the 21st century in the NFC. That's pretty sad. And
So how much?
Minnesota.
So what?
That's
What
great.
number you on?
I'm on 15.
All right, keep going.
Um.
Or do you think it's any more?
Oh, there's more.
Okay, good. My dog knows football. Hey, Mace, you know how many people I asked this question and they got the
Pittsburgh,
dumb
that's
look on their
16.
face?
Pittsburgh is 16.
Okay.
Uh, Tennessee, no. Houston, no. Indy, yes. Um, and who else? Jacksonville, no.
What
And
you
the
mean no?
NFC, Jacksonville never made the Super Bowl. And in the AFC West, every team went in the 21st century except the Chargers.
You said Jacksonville never made a Super Bowl? You right? You sure? Because
Yeah,
I
I'm
could have
sure
sworn they made
no, they never made a Super Bowl. No, so you're
they made a
talking.
championship game.
Yeah, two. They made three championship games. They lost each
Okay.
one.
Damn, fool. I could have sworn they made a Super Bowl. That's Carolina. All right.
Yeah, Carolina made it twice.
Three
One,
times.
one with Delhomme and Steve Smith. The other one with Cam.
Oh yeah, it was only two. I could have sworn they made it three times. Go
So
ahead.
you got 8 teams. NFC West, AFC, NFC South. You got two teams in the Central. That's 10, and you got one, two, 12. That's 12 teams in the AFC and the NFC alone that went to the Super Bowl. And the AFC, nobody in the East except New England. That's 13. Pittsburgh, Baltimore. That's 15.
Hmm.
Colts. That's 16 and 17. And then 20 teams have made the Super Bowl in this century. 12 hasn't.
12 hasn't, right? And
Yeah.
you said who? Because you said, all right, go ahead. Tell me who didn't make it.
Miami, Buffalo Jets 3.
Hmm.
Cleveland 4.
Hmm.
Cincinnati 5.
Hmm.
Tennessee 6.
See, that's the thing. That's why I started with Tennessee in '99 because they did make it. They made it with the Rams because
You want
that's
to
the
count
turn of
ten?
the.
You want to count Tennessee?
They went to the Super Bowl in 2000.
Yeah, see, I'm going by the 2000 season, not the 99 season.
I
But if you
mean,
want to
I
start with that, you can
yeah,
start with
that's
that.
why
Then
I
Tennessee.
started
Then
with them. Tennessee too.
so
Yeah.
Houston and Jacksonville has not in that division,
Hmm.
and the Chargers have not.
You see what's crazy? In mine, I thought Jacksonville made it. So all I got to do is swap Jacksonville with because I did it off the top of my head.
Yeah,
So I got to swap Jacksonville with because I had 21 that made it. So I just got to take Jacksonville off.
yeah.
Okay. All right, keep going.
20 teams. We got Sean Jones back. Jefferson's with us.
All right, so 20 teams out of
Made it.
32 teams in 20 years made a Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
That means 12 teams didn't make it. Name them.
Name them
Three
again.
in three in the
AFC,
East.
NFC West, NFC South. That's 8. Green Bay and Chicago. That's 10. Giants and Eagles.
No, no,
That's
no,
12.
not who made it. Who didn't make it?
Okay, Dallas and
Yeah.
Washington 2.
two,
Detroit and Minnesota 4,
four.
and then in the NFC, the AFC, the whole East 7 and 7. New England, that's 7.
Uh-huh.
Cincinnati and Cleveland, that's 9.
Uh-huh.
Houston and Houston
Jacksonville.
and Jacksonville, that's 11. San Diego, that's 12. So 20
That's
teams
12.
made it, 12 didn't.
Wait a minute. I didn't hear New
Now,
York
out of
Giants.
I did say the Giants.
they made it. They
No,
made two
or
Super Bowls
These are the teams that didn't make it.
that
okay,
didn't make
okay,
it. So now, out of
okay.
the teams, yo, don't fuck this up, bro.
Okay. Go
Out of
ahead.
the teams, now out of the teams that didn't make the playoffs, the 12
Yeah.
teams,
Yeah.
who hasn't won a playoff game since 2000?
Miami.
Ain't that some crazy shit?
Everybody else won a playoff game.
At least one playoff game. And
And
this is what
Miami and Detroit. Miami and
nobody
Detroit.
talk. That's what I'm saying. Nobody even, it doesn't even cross their mind that, bro, you
Didn't
are
cross mine,
at the
Test.
the bottom of the barrel. They're still acting like they're the 72 Dolphins.
Yeah, it's funny you say that.
Bro, you know how people used to laugh at Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
You're worse than Cleveland. Cleveland
Yeah.
just won a playoff game, almost won two.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Yeah, Iman.
20
You think
years,
Herbert will
bro.
take the Chargers to the bowl? Yeah, I can see him doing it. It's gonna be tough, but I can see him doing it. Iman. I remember about 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Who's the guy who was co-host with Joe Rose?
Bro, nobody's saying the shit I be saying, bro. There's
No,
no way
dude,
none of
dude,
them said that.
dude.
I
Dude,
test you correct. I didn't even think about it until you said it.
Come on,
You're
bro.
right
I
here.
broke the whole league down. I broke it down into because
Yeah,
it's parity, right?
I'm
Bro,
I'm gonna tell
all
you
right,
what
go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you what I told them on the radio. I said, "Are you clowns serious laughing at Cleveland?" I said, "You guys and the Lions with the Browns are the three worst franchises in the 21st century." I told them, I said, "You guys are so irrelevant. They don't even talk to you on Twitter. You
Come
guys
on,
are
bro.
so bad that on social networking, no one cares about this franchise, and you guys are talking about them like they're winning this and winning that, and they stay quiet, bro. They said, "Yeah, you're right."
Nah, there's some of them, they still living in the glory days of Marino, bro. They really think that we're a relevant franchise. Like they just went 10-6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they got this new coach and they're all this to like, yo, you're at the you know how the Dolphins should be, they should be acting like Cleveland Brown fans, paper bags on their head, shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. Cause that's the state of your franchise. And what's crazy is they don't even see that. They really think that
It's all yours, bro. No one said nothing. I test went out like that. It was Zach Krantz. I told him that. That's the guy's name, Zach Krantz. Sean, you there, bro?
Mhm.
Okay. I test this went blank. Yeah, Zach Krantz. He works with Joe Rose. And I told him that. I said, "Dude, you act like this team is this. Your team ain't shit, bro." I mean, I test is right. I've been saying it for years. I did it for you guys last night. 48 equals the last time you won a Super Bowl. 48 years. 37, the last time the Dolphins appeared in the Super Bowl. He'll be back. And 29, the last time the Dolphins appeared in an AFC title game. That shit don't make no sense.
Longer than I lived. You said 48 years? That's
Yep.
longer than I lived.
Shit, Mr. Miami was in diapers. I told him that last night. He was in diapers with his baby Hanky in his crib in his little bed as a 3-year-old.
Shalom.
Yeah, Curtis Stevenson, yeah. The captain, yeah, that was my boy too. He's a little bit too sensitive because, he can't get no women like yours truly. Me and Curtis used to talk about that. Me and Captain Curtis. Me and him got a nice bond. Shoot. I'm going to be 29 this summer. Yeah, well, you was just in your mama's arms last time the Dolphins played in the championship game, 1992 against Buffalo at home, and they lost that game. Yep, in Miami.
Mace. So
Yeah,
you say Miami Dolphins is doing the Boston Red Sox in the NFL?
yeah, them and the Lions and the Jets. Wait, Mace. Now you can get women. Oh man. Oh shit, Imam, I'm gonna get you for that, bro. I tell you just messed up. I'm gonna pull
Got
up.
him! Got
I tell you,
him!
that's fuck you. Imam Perry, fuck you, man.
Yeah. Calm.
Ah boy. Alright. Mr. Miami's cracking up. He is dying. Yep. Those are the years I test. 40, 48 last time they won a Super Bowl. 37 last time they appeared in the Super Bowl. 29 the last time they played in the AFC title game. There you go. And you could throw in 2000 last time they won a playoff game.
Oh, that's crazy to me, bro. And then they'll sit there and really convince everybody that we're on the winning track, bro. Like that shit makes no sense. You gotta crawl before you walk. How the fuck you in the state that you in as a franchise and you're convincing everybody that we're about to make a Super Bowl run with Tua. And then the guy, Justin Herbert, that you picked, that pick got picked right after you. He's a sure thing. You still unsure about you. Bro, I went through a list of Dolphin quarterbacks since Marino. My nigga, the names, bro, we had both Greasies. We had the father and the son.
Yeah, the father was
we,
before Greasy.
you
I mean,
know what
before
I'm
Marino.
saying? I'm just saying, bro, to speak how many quarterbacks been it, dog. John Beck, Cleo Lemon,
Yeah,
Rosenfeld, Dante Culpepper,
Rock Osweiler.
Brock Osweiler, Jay Cutler, Tannehill,
Yep.
Tua, Ryan
This
Fitzpatrick,
is not a
Matt
good look.
Moore.
Yeah.
Bro, dog.
And
This
you could
shit
argue
get
Fitzpatrick.
crazy, my
Here's the
nigga.
funny thing. Fitzpatrick and Matt Morris, the two best of all those names in the group.
Nah, I ain't
Yes,
gonna
they
try
are. Yes, they are.
He
Yes,
ain't
they
better
are.
than Tannehill. Shut the fuck up,
Uh,
bro. He ain't better than
let me ask you.
Tannehill, man.
He had a longer career.
Let me ask you
No,
a question.
I'll give him that, but
Tannehill
Tannehill,
made
he just
much
a
more money.
fuck up.
Tannehill got over 200 mil in the bank.
Bro,
Let me.
Tannehill problem isn't that he's trash.
Yeah.
Tannehill problem is his fucking mind. Like he has the mind of a gerbil. He doesn't know how, bro, the pocket is broken, run. He just sits there and takes that bad sack at the bad time. Like he's gonna fuck up a wet dream. That's Tannehill's problem.
Yeah, you're right
But
about that. He does
he
fuck up
You
a
know
wet
what?
dream.
so
After
he
you said
has
that, I ain't
all
got
the
nothing to say about Tannehill.
he got all the talent in the world. He can do anything you want. Out of all the athletic quarterbacks in the league, you know who's top? Tannehill, Lamar, Josh Allen, and Kyler Murray. These are your top athletic quarterbacks in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he got a better arm than a lot of the fucking starters. He's just a fucking airhead.
This is very true.
Uh,
What is put up by.
I'm just saying right now, your fresh air in the state you live in is better than the fresh air in the state I'm living. Because you speak is nothing but straight ass facts. And I ain't never thought about the shit. But damn it, now I'm thinking.
Appreciate that, bro. But
So let's
it
see,
should be right there.
37 is 85, 29 is 114, and then 21, 135 years combined since the Dolphins have won anything relevant.
Crazy. And they walk around like they on the right track. And these fans, that's what makes me laugh at these
That's
niggas.
why they don't. Go ahead.
Why
Good.
you do that? No, before I talk, why you do that? Like,
Because you know
it's
the
like when
truth.
you no, when people talking, like you just have to say something. Like, is it an impulse? Like, I
It's an
wonder when I
impulse, and I like what you.
yeah.
It's an impulse, and I like where you're going with your statement. That's
So you
why
just
when I
want to jump on the track and get on the ride with me
yeah
before
get
I
on the
even
ride
finish it.
with you
Yeah, that's
and let you go
crazy.
further.
Oh, that shit
Before you
weird to
build
me
the
when people
wagon,
do
you want to get on the
that.
train.
That's
Yes.
shit crazy.
Or like
But you
Kevin
don't know
Samuels will say, "Go
when
ahead."
you do that, it distracts people from their thoughts. I don't know if it if other people feel that way, but like when I'm talking and it's coming out and someone just it's like, damn, you stopping the flow. You know what I'm saying? Let my shit come out and then
I gotta
jump on that
learn.
bitch.
I gotta learn better because that's true, and that's rude, and I'm sorry.
No,
I
you
just
good. I'm
like
just saying.
Same here,
I
I
like
test.
to.
I
No,
do it
but I
too.
like. No, I wonder. Like I be figuring. Like I be like, yo, because it ain't just you. Trust me, bro. Man, I'm
I've
around people
seen
who do that
worse.
shit all the time.
I've seen worse in TD's platform. I've seen worse in the Manosphere.
No,
Jefferson.
no, but it don't think it's a thing. I'm making it about you. It's just like when I start talking, it's like niggas can't wait to start interrupting me, and I'll be like, is this something about me or like what the
Again,
fuck,
with
dude?
me is
Everywhere
I
I
test.
go,
I can
go ahead.
answer that question.
Yeah,
When it's me and Mace, we on point with the subject and topic you're talking about. But
yeah,
when you over there, they don't want to listen to nothing you say
that's
because they
real.
don't want to goddamn have to defend themselves when you completely, absolutely right. Motherfucker, you the eye test.
I appreciate that.
yo. It's funny because, like I said, with me it's impulse. Because if I can tell you're going on something I was thinking, I
Yeah.
jump on the train, but I let you get the glory.
Nah, you cool. It just that shit be blowing me. Cause I be like, I think it's me. Cause bro, it be in my real life. I be talking to my people and niggas just I be like, fuck my nigga, I can't say shit. Cause girl, I
You
be
know what it
shaking
is?
the room, my nigga,
You,
like duh.
you know what it is with you? You don't do this to me, but I know you do this to others. And I'm not going to mention no names, because if I do mention someone's name,
Yeah, don't do it.
yeah, you have that intimidating presence about you, bro.
But I'm not even trying to be, bro. I'm just speaking, my nigga. Like this how I talk, bro. Like
And
if
Insanity, for example, she's feeling you,
Eye
bro,
test.
if
Can
you
I
know
ask
what
you a
I
quick
mean.
question after Mason done?
no, you good. Hey, don't turn this into you
No,
gotta
no, no, no,
walk
no, no,
around
no, no, no.
eggshells
You always
around me,
got
bro. Like
respect
just do
here.
your thing.
You're gonna always have respect here. We're gonna keep the respect so that way you
Get up
don't
here,
have to bitch
Devor.
about us and you're bitching about them. That's me and Mace's job.
Yeah,
Yeah, get up here,
I
bro.
fuck
Yeah,
with
there's
y'all. I
certain
fuck with
guys you
y'all.
do intimidate, but I'll tell you this. That day when I had Vinsanity up here, oh my God, did she have some eye test around your arms around her neck? If
Stop
you
it,
know what I
Mace.
mean. If you know what I mean, bro.
Relax, man. That's my
Eye test.
homie.
You're right.
It's just
I
what
get
it
it
is,
completely.
bro.
Yeah.
She's a
Hey,
good
I'm
girl.
a drunk. I'm a
You ain't
drunk.
drunk
Blah blah
tonight.
blah.
You ain't drunk
No,
tonight.
no, 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 no. Here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing.
Yeah, we're having a
Everybody
good
like to say
thing.
I'm drunk when they piss me the fuck off, and when I'm pissed the fuck off, I
Yeah,
might
me
not
and
talk
Jefferson.
clearly, and
Yeah,
you
me.
not in the room to where I could personally beat your ass.
Yeah, me and
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah,
anger
yeah.
and drunk sound a lot alike.
I remember the night
You know,
I remember the night me and Jefferson. I remember the day me and Jefferson went at it about Pete, bro,
Yeah, I remember that shit.
in the black manosphere, bro.
But he ain't wrong. A drunk and an angry person
damn,
will
we
always tell
became
you
best
how they
friends that
feel.
day, Mace.
Yeah, we were
That's what
good, bro. And that manosphere, boy, did I impress them that day, bro. When I checked Pete like I did, bro, those niggas, they love that shit. They were like, yo,
man.
Mace, man, I like the way you checked them. I said, bro, I'm black or I'm
I was
fucking
trying to
blue,
say
Nigga
bro.
Pete
clown.
ass. I was trying to say Pete ass, and Mace put me in my position. Now shut the fuck up, let him cuss out Pete. You know what? We were
I
best
ain't
friends
curse
ever
out
since.
Pete. I told Pete the truth, bro. I said, yo, does it say anything about Deshaun Watson in the headline? No, it talks about my special guest. I don't know what it is. And Jefferson could talk about this because he's in the manosphere. I don't know what it is about manosphere But when you represent them well, they love you. I mean, all I hear from afar is your Mace, man. They was talking about you today. I said, what'd they say? Oh man, Mace is doing it. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
Now those guys are coming up in the chat room. Zero was here 2 weeks ago. Yo, Mace, keep up the great work, boy. O'Shea, I heard you doing your work, nigga. Keep up the good
Mace,
work.
you got women that's on that side in the tea rooms, and as soon as they say something about Mace, hold up, Mace is my friend. Now look, he just mainly deal with sports, and you better leave him alone, because Mace ain't got no. I'm serious. I've actually heard it through my feed because everybody say sub to me, and you know what? I'm on YouTube, and I just sub. If you make a video, oh well, I watch it.
I remember the
Bro,
night. I
you got
remember.
some women folks saying I left them bitches alone because they just fucking talk about Mace, and they showed up on your channel saying it. So you must be making some waves, sir.
Well, I'll just say this. Let me be honest. I think what helped me, and it may help a lot of other guys if they believe in themselves. I was never afraid to show my face. I think that matters and it carries a lot of weight. When you
I,
when you when you show your face and you're confident like I am with myself, you
I
know,
need some thousands to show my face.
I'm still laughing. Jefferson, I heard that the women been talking about me in the manosphere streets. I
Hey, yo,
appreciate it.
bitch, you want to hear that
No, no,
shit?
no. That's the woman's fear. That's the
Oh,
woman's
her.
fear.
Well,
No,
there's
no.
a
The
reason
woman's
why.
fear is a wholly different animal than the
There's a
manosphere.
reason why she does that. Me and her have a mutual admiration society. Me and her.
No, 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 no. I know she's named the woman's sphere, but it's actually like we say manosphere. There's actually a woman's sphere with a
I funked
buttload
it
of
first.
butt
Really?
naked,
You do?
crazy ass women
Yeah,
talking
she's
stupid
sick, bro. That
every day.
woman. I mean, look. I mean, she's the female version of me. That's why we have mutual admiration. Me and her.
That's
Uh,
why I like her.
yeah, I do too. I funked the first. Yep. Yeah, I heard they've been talking about me lately, and the women have been coming in here lately, and I appreciate you ladies for supporting this man. Appreciate it. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh,
Yeah, nigga, you're
We were
sitting there
talking about
putting
how
on
I
your
Test is so awesome about his facts about sports. That's
look,
where we were
look at Mr.
before we went
Miami.
on to
Oh
that part.
Lord, Mr. Miami. Oh Lord. Guys, let me
uh,
tell you, I'm being honest. My job is to keep you guys interested in what's going on around the sports world, especially NFL. No one cares about baseball but me. No one cares about hockey but me. But you guys with the NFL is where it is.
Hey, I care about hockey. Baseball can kiss my ass though.
I got eye test this video. Okay.
hold on, don't put it up yet. So you said Jacksonville made it. The Raiders made it in the last 20.
Yeah, they made it.
So
I
I got
put
it.
the Raiders on.
All right. So
Yeah,
hold on. So
the
that's
year
11.
before they moved.
The
That's
only
11.
team.
Because I'm
Mhm.
looking at. Hold on. Let me tell you. It's Buffalo, New York, Miami. That's 3. Dallas, Washington, Houston. That's 6. Cleveland, Detroit, Minnesota. That's 9. The Chargers,
That's 10.
Jackson,
Phil.
Jacksonville. That's 11. And you said
Yeah,
the Raiders made it, so that'll
yeah,
be
11.
only
Uh,
11.
Yeah, because you put Tennessee in, so that's 11. That's 21.
Did you
Oh, you
So
name
20.
talking to your
Washington?
you talking to your boy again, rocking the all white with the do rag?
Damn it!
Oh
No,
yeah, you see
Washington
that
didn't make
shit?
it.
Yeah, that nigga. He had me on the show.
Washington
And
didn't
what's
make it.
crazy?
Yeah, god dang.
What crazy? Nah, they ain't make the playoff. I mean, they ain't make the Super Bowl. Well, I'm talking about the 12 teams.
Yeah,
Hold
11
on.
teams
No,
didn't make
it was the question you asked. Is
When did the
Miami the
Raiders
only
make it?
team that hasn't made a playoff win? And
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
damn,
That
no,
was that.
Washington did it.
Yeah, that was the second part of it. But the first part of it was how many teams in 20 years made the Super Bowl, and it was Mace came up with 21. So that means that leaves 11 teams that didn't even make the Super Bowl.
It's
But
true.
out of the 11 teams, only Miami and Detroit haven't even won a playoff game since 2000. Everybody else out of the 11 at least won a playoff game.
Side test with his new buddy. Sports
Uh,
Illustrated's
Uh,
Latin
they gonna
yeah,
put
cover.
me
you opened
on.
my eyes on this one, bro. You
That's
got
what I'm
me thinking
saying.
about it. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to figure out a team that we don't forgot about. And I'm like, wait a minute. God dang, he on point,
I funked the
bro.
first.
You
I
killing
promise
it.
you, buddy. You'll get plenty of baseball in here. You can promise yourself that you get plenty of baseball in here. I funked the first.
All right. So now let me fuck y'all up again. So how many quarterbacks in the last 20 years that got drafted in the first round, just first round, actually lived up to that first round draft stat? 20
Not
years.
too many.
I'm giving you 20 years to go through the list and tell me how many lived up to being drafted first round. Since niggas, y'all all about first round draft picks. Y'all
Um,
swear
uh,
that a first round quarterback's gonna change life for you. Tell me how many got drafted in the
do
first
they
round
have
and
to
lived
make
up
the
to it.
Super Bowl or
Mace,
no?
you
No,
have the floor.
just be a relevant quarterback that lived up to their first round billing. They don't even have to make the
Calamari
Super Bowl.
won. Calamari won. Um, Aaron Rodgers too. Um, Dallas didn't have anybody. Eli Manning, even though I think he was mediocre. Philip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger. That's 5. You want to wait on Josh Allen or no?
Bro, it's your list.
Josh Allen 6. Steve McNair.
I'll
No,
accept Josh
McNair was in
Allen.
the league already. God bless his soul.
Marino.
No,
No,
Marino was
no.
retired already.
In the
21st
last 20
century.
years. Yeah, the last
21st
20 years.
century.
First round. They gotta
Mahomes,
be drafted in the first round.
Mahomes, and Deshaun Watson. That's 7.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't put the 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 Josh Allen, the Lamar. I put Lamar on there, of course, because he won an
that's right.
MVP.
Lamar. That's
But
8.
I
What
didn't
about
put
Cam
Josh
Newton?
Allen, Kyler Murray, um,
Now,
Josh Rosen,
see,
or on the list. The only person that made it from that
there's
draft
guys.
for me was Lamar.
Okay, that's fair. But I put Josh Allen. That's
That's the
8.
youth part of it, but
What about Cam Newton?
there's guys in the last 20
Cam
years
Newton's 9.
that did it.
Cam Newton's 9
Okay.
because he won an
Hold
MVP.
on. Wait, what?
He won an MVP. You
Uh,
have to put him in that list. He's
And he went to
9.
the Super Bowl. Yeah.
okay,
Yep.
fair. I'll
Hmm.
accept it. If I said Josh Allen was accepted, I will. I could see that. Okay, since you say
Matt
MVP,
Ryan's 10.
and okay,
He won an MVP, unanimous MVP. One of the very few players to ever do that. That's 10.
okay, that that's fair.
Uh,
My bad.
if you want to put Carson Wentz, you can, but I won't. I want to see him bounce back first. Who else? Uh, that goes to 10 right there. It's not saying much.
You got 10?
Hey,
I got
that was
17.
a
I'm gonna
very
tell
hard
you.
question he asked.
Yo,
I'm
Ian,
gonna
get
I'm
That
up
was a very
here.
hard question
I'm
I
gonna
test.
I'm gonna give you the 17, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you in order
Okay.
from 2000 to now.
Okay.
Mike Vick, Drew
Okay.
Brees,
Yeah.
Carson
No,
Palmer.
Breeze was a second round pick.
No, he wasn't. He went the
No, he
32nd
was.
pick.
Yeah, second round. There was
No,
no
that was.
Houston. There was no Houston in the league.
Oh yeah. That's why when I saw 32, I was like,
No, you know who?
man, you might as well just put him in. Fuck it.
You know who's with Michael Vick because that was the trade. The Chargers took LaDainian Tomlinson with that 5th pick.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh God dang!
Bro,
Either
like when
or,
I did
you
this,
won.
I was like, damn, there's so much motherfucker that got passed up, but because everyone's so in love with quarterbacks, bro, so many players, like, bro, Jamarcus Russell got picked before Calvin Johnson, yo.
Yep, he was a bust.
You know what I'm saying? So hold on, let me go through the list. So you got Mike
How
Vick.
many
I'm a
picked?
Go ahead.
Remember the beast from Seattle. that we love Skittles. He made his name after the team cut him.
Yeah, but we're talking again,
Quarter,
Jefferson. We're
don't
talking
don't start.
I know
quarterbacks,
he's talking
bro.
about QBs, but you know what? Besides QBs, he also brought up the fact that so many players got
What?
passed up because they wanted a QB, and they could have picked that person
What?
and got another
Yeah,
QB
but
and
that's
had a
not the
better team.
topic.
No, but he right.
No, I'm
Because
just
when you go through the list year by year,
he just brought
you see the players that got picked
Oh, yeah, and
after
you're
the
saying it right now
you're
with
like,
Kyle Pitts.
shit.
With
So
Pitts, you're
that
saying it
visit,
right now.
I'm getting to a point, bro. That's why I'm doing this whole thing for y'all. So now watch. You got Mike Vick, you got Drew Brees, you got Carson Palmer. In 2004, you had three: Eli,
Yep,
Phillip, and Ben.
yep,
Okay.
yep,
Then you had the next year Aaron Rodgers, who fell. Who went
yep.
first?
Alex
Alex
Smith.
Smith, which was the dumbest shit the 49ers ever did.
Hmm.
Then you go to Matt Ryan,
Yep.
Matt Stafford,
Yeah, I forgot
Cam
about
Newton,
Stafford. Yep, you're right.
Cam Newton. Then you
Hmm.
got three, but
2012.
only two were first round, which is Luck, Tannehill. I ain't putting RG3 on that list. But the
Okay.
nigga in the list made it to the third round was Wilson.
Yep. He's
So
the best
I
of
got
all of them.
and he's the best out of all of them because Luck didn't get a chance to finish, and we already know what's up with Tannehill. So then you go from bro since that draft 2012.
Hmm.
You know it's only been Pat Mahomes, Deshaun, Lamar, Kyler, and Herbert.
Yep, I believe that.
After that, bro, is Blake Bortles, Johnny Manziel, Teddy Bridgewater, Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, Marcus Mariota, Jameis Winston, Trubisky. I even put Burrow on that fucking list, man. I don't know, and Tua and him, Josh Allen too. But I'm gonna give Josh Allen and Tua a reprieve just for right now. But they're close to that list to me.
By the
I know you
way,
like Josh Allen. I don't believe that last season. I'm gonna
about
see the real Josh Allen next year.
I funked the first.
And
By the
that's
way,
just since 2012, bro.
yeah, I funked the first. By the way, I got the Angel game on. It's a beautiful night in Southern California. But getting back to this topic, that's not
Bro, so
saying much.
that's 16 quarterbacks. 16 quarterbacks that were drafted in the first round that actually lived up to their billing in 20 years.
Yeah,
And
not
look how
saying much.
many other busts. And
Mm-hmm.
I just named you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the last 8 years that were bust first round picks.
Doesn't
well, you did it
Buffalo pick
again.
the?
So,
Didn't
bro, it
Buffalo?
don't matter about no first round draft pick quarterbacks. How many undrafted free agents are monsters? Nigga, John Elway couldn't win a Super Bowl until the undrafted
Terrell
running back
Davis. Yep.
came.
Yep. Terrell Davis.
Nigga, Marino
Honestly,
with
I
all the
can't
talent
argue
in
with
the
you, I
world.
test.
Bro,
I
Marino with
can't
all the
argue with you,
talent.
bro. You right.
Marino had
Ain't
all
never
the
even thought
talent.
about it.
Would you
Bro,
let him
Marino,
talk, Jefferson?
nah, you good. Marino had all the talent in the world. But his career is always going to be compared to who? Joe Montana, who
Yep.
has all the Super Bowls.
Yep.
Just like right now,
Third round
Brady,
pick, by the way.
yeah, Brady has all the fucking Super Bowls. He was a 6th round pick. Aaron Rodgers has all the talent. He has one Super Bowl to his name. And
Yep.
you could put an asterisk next to that because niggas act like Aaron Rodgers came to a barren situation. Nigga, he had Brett Favre's leftovers. He had Donald Driver. Bro, he had
Cut
Donald
that out.
Driver. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
Donald Driver. Leave
Think
him
about
alone.
it, bro. He didn't. No, what I'm saying, he came into a situation that wasn't barren. He came into a situation that it was plentiful, bro. He just
Greg
had the
Jennings,
Greg Jennings, what was
Jordy Nelson, Jordy
Jordy
Nelson.
Nelson, Randall Cobb,
Yep.
and then the second half of
True.
his career, he's had one of the top 5 receivers in the league.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Allen. So this man has never just been a Dan Marino where he had nothing and he had to make Irving Fryer or
And
Rondé
for
Gaston.
and
You
for
know
a
what I'm
year
saying?
and for a year and a
Yeah.
half,
Yep.
he had Jamarcus Finley. Damn, it's been
Come
10
on,
years since
bro.
Finley broke his neck. Damn,
So
time
that's
flies,
what
man.
I'm saying, bro. Like
See,
niggas act like
I
these
test on
niggas
point
just
again.
these niggas act like these quarterbacks, when you have a first round draft pick, it's automatic. Once you pick
It's
that
the
guy,
white man's way
your
of thinking,
franchise
bro.
takes over. So what I'm saying, bro, that first round draft pick don't mean shit. We just went through a list of 20 years and only 14, no, 16 of them panned out. And only how many Super Bowls you think you got from that list in 20 years? Eli got 2, Ben got
Offense
2,
two.
Rodgers got 1.
One.
5
Yep.
Super Bowls.
Russell Wilson wasn't part of that list because he was a third
No, he's a
rounder.
third rounder. So
Yeah.
you got 5
Um,
Super Bowls out of
was
20
Bledsoe
years
a first
worth
round
of
pick?
quarter. Bledsoe,
Bledsoe was in 1993. He's talking from the year 2004.
2000 to
Damn it!
now.
Never mind.
So, bro,
I thought
5
maybe he
Super
aged
Bowls.
in.
No.
Okay,
Nah.
God, dog. He right.
So,
Damn.
5 Super Bowls, and niggas be going crazy over these first round draft picks, bro. It's history has shown you that shit don't mean nothing, bro. If you don't have the team, these 16 quarterbacks, only 5 of them got Super Bowls, but all 16 of them were first round draft picks that actually lived up to their first round draft pick status. How many other quarterbacks didn't?
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
I remember the
And how
kid
many
Buffalo
players
took
got
that year.
passed up on?
I forgot the name of the kid, but Buffalo took a
Nah,
quarterback.
EJ Manuel.
No, not that one. They took a quarterback in 2004 draft. They traded back up to get that kid, and he was a washout immediately. He had a nick. He had a like PJ.
I can't remember his
No, I
name, but I
just
know who
told
you're
you,
talking
EJ
about.
Manuel,
No,
bro.
that's 2013 and the 2004 draft. Find
You
it for me,
talking?
Mr. Miami. The kid who Buffalo took late in the first round of
No, I
2004
You
remember
draft.
it.
talking
I
about the
remember
Jets?
that
You talking
kid.
about Geno Smith?
No, I'm talking about Buffalo, 2004. Look it up, Mr. Miami. They took a kid. They traded back into the first round and took somebody, and he was one of the biggest bust. Go
Buffalo.
find his name for me. He was picked in the late 20s. Buffalo traded back in that draft and took him. Yep, J.P. Lossman. Thank you. I funked the
He was
first.
a first round pick.
Yes, J.P. Lossman. Yep.
Yep.
That's fucking retarded.
You
Yeah,
wanted to
J.P.
win the
Lossman.
game. Why you put in Lossman?
Yep.
That was the moniker. You wanted to win the game. Why you put in Lossman?
That's true.
Yep.
He wore number 5. He wore number 5.
So yeah, bro, do you see what I'm saying? The NFL, the draft, it's all a ploy, bro. Like they'll tell you up and down that Blake Bortles and Johnny Manziel and these people are gonna change life for you.
Nope.
And they don't, dog. And remember, before Marcus Mariota and Jameis, they were the best thing smoking, bro. Trubisky, nigga, all that shit. Every draft, they do the
We
same thing.
all
Now I'm
question.
looking at this draft.
Yeah.
Bro, look at these 3 niggas. 4 or 5 of them. Bro, 3 of them they haven't even thrown 1,000 passes in college. Zach Wilson 1 year.
Yeah.
We already know about Ohio State quarterbacks. Name me one that's in the league. Just in the league. I ain't even asking you to be a backup. Just name me one Ohio State quarterback that's in the league.
All right.
Nigga, because when
Ask you
Ohio
one
State
quick
brings
question.
a quarterback,
Haskins in
You
Pittsburgh.
said they didn't even throw over 1,000 yards.
1,000
Did I hear you
passes.
right?
1,000
1,000
passes.
passes.
Oh,
1,000
well,
passes. That
never
tells you,
mind.
dog, the
That's
lack
worse.
of bro. And they talk shit about Mac Jones. Oh, he only played Tua only played a couple more games than Mac Jones.
You love what motherfucker, Great Wonderful? Who do you love, bro? You love that MF who? Which guy are you talking about? Come on up, bro. I put the link in. Come up here. I
These
put the link in.
niggas, they go crazy over these draft picks, and it be like, bro, what planet do I live on? Am I the only nigga?
It's the white man's position,
But
buddy. What do you
it's
think it
not, fuck
is?
the white man position. Until I said it, Jefferson just said this. He said, until I said it, he never thought about it. But these are things I think about all the time. But you know what I'm saying? I got a different brain. Like I got an analytical brain. So I'm always on some, man, that shit ain't gonna work because this happened. So I tie that in with history. So that's why I could look back at shit and kind of be like, bro, ain't been shit since fucking Luck, Wilson, and Tannehill. Really, you snuck Deshaun and Pat Mahomes, But really, Kyler, Herbert, and Lamar's been it. You've had so many misses in between that. Since
So much.
2012, my nigga, all these niggas thought they had a quarterback. The Browns thought they had one. Minnesota thought they had one. The
Good
Rams
example
just
for you.
traded. The Rams just traded Jared Goff. Wentz just got traded. Marcus Mariota, you already know. Jameis Winston's on another team. Trubisky's on another team.
Yeah.
Burrow don't have no legs no more. You don't know what's going on with Tua, or I don't believe Josh Allen. All
Great,
these are potential misses, bro, that all these other teams are going to have to look for other quarterbacks.
great one is
I'm
putting
gonna
his
ask you
baby to
one quick
sleep.
question since they got football geniuses. Does Fitzpatrick got a ring even if he was the backup on the bench?
No.
Yeah, he do. Backups do get rings.
Yeah, everybody gets a ring. Everybody in the entire
But
organization.
was he
Organization,
on
yeah.
a team that won a Super Bowl?
I don't believe so. That's his luck. All the teams he's been on, he's never been on a team that won a Super Bowl.
Never played in the playoffs.
Okay.
No,
I'm
he
Damn,
did.
that's
He
just
lost.
crazy,
wondering.
mate.
No, he did. He lost to
But
the
why
Colts.
did they call him lucky then? If
Which
Because
quarterback?
he everywhere he goes, the starter ends up not starting. He comes in, he balls a few games, then he gets a big payday. Then they believe in him. Then he comes in at the starter. Then he comes back to earth, and then he gets traded. And he recycle. He does the same thing again. Fitzpatrick probably one of the richest people in the NFL. The
Nah,
man has been getting paid, bro, everywhere he goes.
he's not Tannehill money. Tannehill over
Bro,
200
think
million.
about
bro.
it. Man, think about the money Fitzpatrick has made throughout his whole career. Think about the contract. Remember, he signed, I think Fitzpatrick has signed 3 starter contracts. He
Yeah.
signed one at Buffalo, he signed one at the New York, and he signed one just now with
with
Washington.
Miami.
You know,
He didn't
yeah,
sign a
Miami-
starter's
yeah,
contract, but he got
Miami
paid.
he got 5 million, man.
Yeah, but he's had 3 starter contracts and all the money in between that. Nigga, Fitzpatrick ain't from Harvard for no reason, bro. He
Yeah,
has the
what-
highest Wonder League score ever in the NFL.
Yeah,
Don't
but
think
the
he a
Wonder-
retard.
Yeah, I'm happy for
It's money over time.
No, man. Is this with the NFL so happy for him that he finally got a starting job with a good team? I mean, a decent team, bro. He's gonna win that starter's job.
He's gonna win, but they
I don't
know
know.
who he is.
They might not sign somebody's contract and then the team sucks. It could happen. It's Fitzpatrick after all.
And I think you guys are ungrateful what he did for the Dolphins.
I mean, bro, what's the difference between him and
I'm not
Fiedler and Chad
ungrateful,
Pennington?
Mace.
He
I'm
stabilized
not
that
ungrateful.
franchise, bro. That franchise could have been a disaster starting 0-7 2 years ago, bro.
It's still a disaster. What did he do?
I don't think it's a disaster at all. I think you guys are
He
Just
covered
bro.
the ass
I
of the
think-
offensive
yes,
head
exactly.
coach
Just give it a
that
chance,
quit.
bro.
Give it a chance.
And
I ain't
again,
giving no
hold up.
chance. Y'all been
Yeah,
giving
hold
it a
up,
chance
hold up.
forever. Bro.
Hold up. I don't care about the quarterback. I'm being real about this. I don't
Fuck
care
the
about
quarterback. I'm talking about the team. I just showed you. It's been 21, 20, how many?
I did
22
the
teams.
scenario for you.
Okay, so that's what I mean, bro. It's not about the quarterback. It's about the organization. How can it be 32 teams in the NFL? And in 20 years, 22 teams have made the Super Bowl, 12 haven't. But out of the 12, you're one of only 2 teams that even haven't won a playoff game. That has nothing to do with quarterback. That's a
think quarterback
of
when you look at the
organization.
Dolphins.
Yeah, that's a whole team problem.
Hold on.
That's
to
a
win the
team
Super Bowl.
organization problem.
Of course,
That's a
it's an
root
organization
problem.
but
bro.
look at the quarterbacks you've had there since Marino.
That's an organization problem.
I agree with
Okay,
that.
all right, let's go to 49ers. The 49ers have had 7 quarterbacks since Joe Montana. I mean, really, I'm going to add Joe Montana. It's Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jeff Garcia, Tim Rattay.
Don't forget this guy, too.
Alex
Elvis
Smith,
Burback.
Colin Kaepernick. Fuck, I ain't putting him in there. I'm talking about the
Let me
relevant
explain something
Burback
to
won
you.
one.
big games for them.
But bro, I'm talking about
y'all
the team
forget
that
Roger
they
Craig?
start.
That's a
running back.
quarterback.
I'm talking about the quarterbacks who
But
started
the
more than
quarterback
one.
hands off the ball to the running back. And you
Man,
know
he
how many
care
running
about
backs
that.
won the game? And the
No,
QB
I'm not
still
talking
gets the
about that,
glory?
bro.
Like Jefferson's
No,
going
I'm
to
not
left
talking
field
about
again.
for real,
no, what
for
I'm
real.
saying
Nobody
is, gentlemen,
talking about
just
that
give
shit,
me a
man.
point. Let me have a point real quick.
But I
Gentlemen,
was saying something about the
it's a
quarterbacks and you
whole
talking about
team
running
effort,
backs, bro.
what you were saying.
No one
Sometimes you
get
gotta
cares. We're
give
that
it
just
to the
part.
talking
running
about
back. Sometimes
quarterback.
the
All
defense
right,
win the
I'm
Who
game.
talking
makes the most
about
money?
Sometimes it's a whole
Jefferson.
team
bro.
effort. Will
Nah.
y'all listen? It's a whole
But
team
I'm
effort.
talking about
Meaning,
something else.
I
You're
agree with
fucking it
everything you
up.
saying.
Yo.
Okay, my fault, bro. My
All
Oh
right,
fault.
that's what I'm
boy.
I messed
saying,
it
bro.
up.
Like, all right. So
Sorry, I
if
Test.
you look at the Dolphins and where the Dolphins are as a franchise, and you've seen how many quarterbacks they've gone through, then you look at the 49ers. They had a succession plan for Montana. That's why they ain't go through as many quarterbacks. It's only been
Yes,
Montana,
exactly. Yes.
Young, Garcia, Rattay got drafted, but he was gone. Alex Smith, Colin Kaepernick, and now Jimmy G. When you go to Miami, it went from Marino to what was the guy that went to Detroit?
Scott Mitchell,
Scott Mitchell. And then, bro, it's been a fucking
Damon
circus.
Horde,
That's what I mean. It's been a circus since.
Jay
So
Fiedler.
you could see how the 49ers every 4 or 5 years, they reload, make a Super Bowl run. And you could see why every year for 20 years, the Dolphins are stuck at the bottom.
You know
Not
why?
even not even trying to the Jets, as much shit they talk about the Jets, nigga. Alex Sanchez was in the NFC championship game.
You know
And
what
y'all
it is?
got you the nerve to talk shit about the Jets as a
The
Dolphin fan?
Dolphins pick
The
particular
fuck up.
players. They pick particular players. They don't pick dogs. They pick beta males. They don't put alpha males. I mean, look who represents them in their community service. Good players, former good players. There's only one problem with those brothers who are there, who represents them. They're all beta males, community guys, good guys, soft guys. That's the Dolphins' problem.
It
Well,
is deeper than
I
that, bro.
can't
It's
argue
too
about the
much bullshit.
beta male problem because
It's too much
you may
bullshit
They
be
in
picked
that
and they
whole
considering
picked
shit.
both of
horribly
y'all
the
got the
last
battle.
30 years. They picked horribly since 1990. Shit, they
Crazy,
picked
bro.
up.
Like how you go from 53 years of history, you made the playoff 20 years, and in the last 30 some odd, you've lost. You haven't even fucking won a bro. How you were 53 years, you made the playoff 23, 33 times, and now the last 20 years you can only make it 3 times, and then you got waxed all 3 times.
Yep. Matter of fact, they got waxed since they played. They got shut up.
Jacksonville. Yeah.
No, no. Ever since they played, Denver beat them 38-3. New England shut them out 17-0.
Mm. But I'm saying it all started from that Denver game. And then the next year, Marino, Jacksonville. And bro, it's been like that since. Yeah, they won that playoff game against Manning, but that's it. Bro, you haven't had any semblance of winning.
Yes, that's the fact. You know why that is? The fan base down
Shit.
there. Just listen to Pete when he comes in here, the way he thinks his way, but in the reality, it's not going to be that way.
These niggas want draft picks. I hear these niggas, they think draft picks are gold, like they fucking leprechauns or something, bro. I just went through just all these first round quarterbacks and only 16 of them. Do you know how many quarterbacks have been drafted in the NFL for 20 years?
Remember
And
Kyle
these are
Fuller?
supposed to be, bro, Sam Bradford. So
He was
many
good, but he
niggas.
was hurt too much.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they think that I got the first round pick. I'm gonna pick this guy and it's gonna go right. They don't know how many variables have to just the motherfuckers could stay on the field. That's a variable, bro. You hope that happens, bro. But now I'm
I
telling you,
Test.
16 guys who stayed on the field, everything worked out miraculously for them in 20 years, and only three of them got Super Bowls. No, four of them. Hold on, let me see.
I Test.
Eli,
Can I ask you a quick question?
Ben, and Rodgers. Yeah, that's it. 5 Super Bowls.
And Mahomes.
Can I ask you
Yeah,
a quick
I'll give
question? I
that
Test.
faggot a Super Bowl. Yeah, go ahead.
Have you noticed how many motherfuckers draft a nigga in Madden? And oh man, he won. Nigga, that's Madden.
That's mad.
We talking about the NFL. That motherfucker got to play on the field. I don't give a damn what your stats is in Madden while you a bandwagon fan.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
That's how it feels when you talking sports with a dumbass.
it's true. Yeah,
Yeah, they think it's a Madden game, bro. This is real life. These are real people. They're not robots. I think they watch, you know how they watch Fox Sports and Fox Sports has that robot running around?
yeah,
They think these are real people. They eat, sleep shit just like
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So, bro, when you sitting up here telling a college kid, I don't know how many people out there listen been to college. Look at yourself in college and then look at yourself at 25. Nigga, your body different, your mind is different, you on some other shit. So
I
now you
agree.
want to tell this college kid you're the savior of all these grown men. Not everybody can handle that. Not everybody's a Mahomes. Not everybody's a Watson. Not everybody's a Russell Wilson. Not everybody's an Andrew Luck. It shows you how many people who their personalities transcended. But look at Rodgers. He still can't get along with his teammates.
You could
He,
tell.
you know what I'm saying? Eli could never do it. He had to live off his daddy's name.
Yep.
Carson Palmer was a fucking cancer in Cincinnati. He had to go revitalize his career in Arizona. Only nigga that did it, and they got him out the league because of dogs with Mike Vick. Drew Brees wasn't shit in San Diego. He had to go get Sean Payton. Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan, fool. Just another nigga without fucking Kyle Shanahan. Matt Stafford, maybe his career take off. Cam Newton, you know,
He's
he tight
washed up.
work. He washed up, but you know, he was the man for a little bit, but always had those limitations. It's hard, bro, to get that fucking Russell Wilson, to get that Andrew Luck, to get that Pat Mahomes, to get that Deshaun Watson, even a Lamar and a Kyler or a Herbert. It's hard, bro, but they think that getting these draft picks, it just drops out of the sky and you're going to get a Pat Mahomes. You crazy as fuck. They've been looking for Pat Mahomes since Marino.
He's correct. I'm online looking for knee pads. My body is the
You know
same
what?
as it was last week. Jaworski
Mike
played.
Vick Mike Vick just bought the house and let his family live in it. And he took a charge he wasn't doing.
Come on, man. They tried the man, bro. They got him the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, but it was his place, but he wasn't gonna let his family take the charge alone. It was his house. They were doing it at his house, but he wasn't living at that spot. He didn't like drive his car there every day.
Here's the
He
thing,
didn't get his
Sean.
mail at that spot. He just happened to own it and he bought it for family. And
why is this Michael Vick dog stuff coming up for?
because his cousin fought dogs on a property he owned.
Jefferson, why
That's
are
how
you
they got
bringing
him.
up stuff that's not relevant, bro, to us? We're talking about.
No, I'm just saying Mike Vick got a bad rap, but he fixed it when he went to Philadelphia Eagles. That's all I'm saying.
Fine. Getting back to this thing that I test brought up. Uh, yeah, I mean, it doesn't say much. That means less than one quarterback a year that's a first round pick makes it. It's not saying
But
much.
but not even that. Only 5 Super Bowls came out of it. So it's not they want to put it all on the quarterback shoulders, and it's not.
I'm gonna say it again.
It's a whole team effort,
Yeah.
injuries. The sun gotta shine right on your ass sometime, bro. It's so much that goes into winning a championship, but they want to throw it all on a quarterback.
Yes,
I just
because
showed you it's not, bro.
that's what the man cares about, though. And most of the fan base. Look at it right here in Miami alone. I said it before, I'll say it again. And even Pete signed off on it. 26-6, 13-3. He goes 26-6, 3,000 yards. Fan base is angry. Yet 40-7, 4,800 yards, passing rating of 110. They go 6-10. The fan base is delirious. They're happy because they, in their minds, they have a quarterback they can cling on to every week. That's just the
Wow.
mindset, especially in Miami. That's their mindset. They only care about the quarterback. They don't care about winning and losing. Don't let them fool you.
My only problem, defense plays the game too.
Well, for certain fan bases like the Pittsburgh Steelers, they better go back to that. The Chicago Bears went back to that. The football giants are trying to go back to defense first, but it's too late. They got lucky with their quarterback 17 years ago. Remember the key phrase, they got lucky. Quarterback now ain't shit. Fucking like the guy said, Danny pennies on the dollar. You know?
You can throw 10,000 yards in this season, but you lost most of your games.
You talk about a man that got lucky.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what we talking about.
I don't know. It's funny. iTest brings that up. iTest, let me ask you a question, and you guys can follow suit. I'm gonna pick a team no one really talks about in this negative way. I will. Ever since Troy Aikman, how's the Dallas Cowboys done at quarterback? He retired the same year Dan Marino did. How has since Troy Aikman left Dallas, how has Dallas done at quarterback? I guess nobody has
The
an answer.
lawyers get less calls. Uh, that's about as much as they did.
Nobody has
The
an answer.
lawyers get less calls, or maybe I don't know, because they ain't did nothing.
I mean, yeah, that's the point I'm making. Since Aikman left, Dallas has gone nowhere. Romo was good, but he didn't go nowhere. He only won, what, one or two playoff games in his life? That's not saying much. That's not saying much.
Hey, me, quick question.
Go ahead.
Well, this this is a different sport. Can you tell me the score of my Nuggets, the Clippers?
They just give me, they can raise. Okay, I'll get your first quarter score. Give me a second.
Mm.
You know I got you in this game. Denver's up by 11, 27-16 at the LA Clippers.
Oh, I love it. Keep it going.
And
Sorry,
Nuggets are
y'all.
up by. That's okay. Yeah, I test made an
Four
excellent
threes,
point.
stay in the lead. That's all it is. Four threes, your team's in the league. That's
What
it.
have Dallas done the last 20 years at quarterback, Mr. Miami, other than Romo? And he didn't do much. The point I'm making is, see how the media plays you? Now, we know that Miami's in that quarterback. We know that. But Dallas is basically in the same boat. Buffalo was in the same boat till they got Josh Allen. And they had to wait 3 years for him to blow up.
Mace, as a Miami fan,
Mm-hmm.
I'm slightly offended because them bastards ain't did nothing after Marino.
Yeah,
And you
well,
know what? If he had a little bit of more pieces, and the team said, the owner said, let's sell your ass as you is. If you a superstar, guess what? You might not have the pieces to really be one, but you the most sold jersey. Pretty much what it is right now in the NFL, the NBA. Thank God it didn't get to the ML. I mean, at least I'll give baseball that much credit.
one thing
I mean,
that
they're
kills,
respectable.
the one thing that kills Marino is he never won, and the haters, Dolphin haters, and Marino haters, they always throw that up.
Yeah, but the damn thing is, they hate Marino through that pass.
What
and
pass?
they hate to have to respect the man, but their team won the Super Bowl.
Which team, Jeff?
Whichever one they want to hate Marino because they didn't make it past that playoff moment, or that game could have got us in moment. Because people hate Marino because that bastard threw a ball. That's all. Just like I hate Bledsoe
Why you hate
and
Drew?
Brady because that bastard threw a ball and Miami didn't make the playoffs. All right. I
Oh,
hate
93.
Brady
Yeah,
the
his rookie
same
year.
way, but you know what? I'm fair. I hate every damn bastard that threw a pass to stop my team from making the playoffs. Period. Skip y'all, because I ain't gonna cuss this moment, and y'all can get my foot squarely in your butt. Let me put my size 17 in your ass.
Damn, you
Amen.
were
That
17
that
and you
that
beat that
I'm
fit
a
that big?
fan. That's how a fan should respond.
You got big feet, bro.
This man.
Jefferson, bro, I'll give you an update of your Nugget game. Um, Denver's still up by 11, 30-21. So that's the case there. White Sox still got man on. How many outs? So the White Sox got an easy run on the Angels. Pathetic. 1-0 Chicago. What else is new? Yeah, man. I think we're gonna go another hour in here, and then I'm done for the night. Probably 13 hours of coverage in here.
Makes it working. Ain't
Yeah, you did do only 10-hour stream.
Yeah.
Like I
I
thought you
appreciate
were
you,
gonna
man.
break it up, but it carried you to 10 hours, bro. That's how hot you made it.
Well, like I said before, I love doing this. I love giving back to you guys.
You should give yourself a round of applause.
Nah, I'm okay. But if you guys want it, I appreciate you guys.
About damn time, you lazy fucker. Respect yourself.
I do. I appreciate all that, but I was shocked, and my brother, I Funked first signed off on it. I don't know. I'm not around these YouTube streets, but damn, I'm still amazed that these sisters are defending me, man. I didn't know that. Really.
I shut your bitch ass up, man.
I see. See, I take
Come
the heat.
on.
I'm not in. Yo, when I finish this, bro, I'm going to bed for 4 hours. Bro, I hit that shower at 3:30, bro. Go to therapy at 5:30 in the morning. At least I see a fine ass woman in there for 3 hours.
You know
And
what?
thank you.
I
I
It's
thank
realize.
cold outside. What the fuck?
Yeah, Lewis Robert.
You know what?
Yeah, I funked the first. I saw that he stole third. He stole second. He got a double. Then stole third base, and he scored on the wild pitch. Yeah, I saw that. I got the game on right now.
Wait, damn, that's a whoa. Hold up. He did what again?
He stole second, and he hit a double, stole third, and scored on a wild pitch. 1-0 Chicago.
Okay.
Chilly outside.
Okay.
It's a robust 59 degrees, and it's chilly for you, bro.
I don't know how y'all
Where?
niggas get into baseball, man. That shit too long, man.
I know
Heat
you're a
as fuck,
youngster.
bro.
You don't like baseball.
That shit weak, man.
I played it. I love it, but I
No,
still hate the
playing
game.
it is fun. Playing it is fun, but to
Yeah, it's
watch
fun to
that
play.
motherfucker, that bitch done.
So that bitch take for hours. I'm like, damn.
Damn it.
I've been to
Damn it.
two
I'm
games.
serious. That's fact. I can play it all day. But
I
Bastard
play.
don't ask me to watch that damn game because
That's the only game I play. That's it.
shit. I fall asleep with baseball. I'll actually watch golf.
Really. That's that shit.
Yeah, I love golf. I'm gonna do the Masters next weekend, but I'm gonna do it Thursday
Golf,
morning.
yeah, that's another thing too. Golf,
I'll
you
do.
can't watch
I'm
that
gonna
shit
do
though.
it live here. I'm gonna do the
Hey,
golf here.
hey, you
I ain't
know
got
how
the
I
patience.
learned to golf? You feel me? I ain't got the patience for golf. You know when I used to play golf, you probably feel me on shot. I used to play that bitch on Grand Theft. You never used to play Grand Theft golf, my nigga. That shit was hard as fuck. That's how I learned about a par and all that other shit. When I get mad, I just shoot everybody.
Fucking guy is
Uh,
crazy.
They don't watch that shit, man. I'll play that bitch though.
Yeah. By the way, I'll do. I'm not gonna do a thumbnail for it, but I'll be next Thursday morning. I'll be doing the Masters. 8 o'clock. I'll be doing live coverage for you guys. You'll hear a little Tweety
Tweety.
birds in the background while I'm doing the coverage for you.
I
I
should
wear
get
a
it.
nice polo shirt. You guys, I'm doing
What
golf.
sport I thought was trash until I started watching it was tennis. I used to watch Wimbledon, and I'd be like, yo,
Well,
tennis tight.
Djokovic is. I will be doing Monte Carlo, by the way. When they have the Monte Carlo tournament, I'll be up at 3 in the morning doing Monte Carlo because I get the tennis channel, so I'll be doing Monte Carlo up here.
Look, I was a tennis fan as soon as I saw that
My
damn thing
nigga,
flop up. I was like, oh, girl, hit that ball. I was a tennis fan then.
Yeah, you'll be getting live coverage from me. Live.
I already cooked the Dolphins, man. Hey, but 49ers, man, the more I look at it, bro, I wouldn't touch these niggas, man. The more research I did about these quarterbacks, man, it looked like another. Bro, I just went through the list, bro. It's a bunch of quarterbacks that's been trashed that, and they draft.
Yeah, but
People were
this is
like,
Kyle
"Oh, this a can't
Shanahan, though.
miss."
Kyle knows how to
I,
work a quarterback.
bro, I get it, but dog, at the end of the day, I'm. You know what I thought about as soon as I saw it was when I saw the Jamarcus Russell pick over
Yeah.
Calvin Johnson. And I could see that, bro. I could see Justin Fields getting picked, and we should have took Kyle Pitts, bro. Because
Yeah.
here's my thing
Yeah.
with football, right?
Yeah.
It's about personnel and scheme a lot of the times. Now,
Yes. Yeah, of
as
course.
much as I fucking hate Jimmy, right,
Yeah.
bro, with Kyle Pitts and Kittles controlling the middle of the field like a hammerhead and a great white shark, my nigga, they own the middle of the field, and that's where Jimmy liked to throw his picks. He loved throwing picks in the middle of the field. Now you got these niggas, they basically own it. And if you try to cover Pitts or Kittles with a safety or a linebacker, they're too fast for safeties and linebackers, and they're too big for corners. So now you dictating defense because in 22 personnel, which is two tight ends, two receivers, one running back, bro, I'm always have 7 man on the blocking. Like I'll always have 7 men to block. So if you come out in base defense, which is like a 4-3 or 3-4, I got 7 blockers. And then I could throw you out of that because I got Pitts and Kittles. All right, you want to cover me with a corner and nickel, bro? Pitts and Kittles will eat a corner because they bigger than him, and I could run you out of that. I got 7 men on the line to block for the running game, and you got nothing
I
but
tell
safeties and corners. So you're dictating defense, and the only time I seen that shit work, and maybe it was let me not say that, but Aaron Hernandez and Gronk. There's never been a tight end tandem like that to run, and you saw what the damage New England was
Well,
doing,
let me
bro.
ask you this question. EM signed off on this a few hours back. You missed that show. He believes that Pitts and Gilsicki can do that for Miami. He's fired up for Kyle Pitts.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Either team gets him, you own the middle of the field, and now you're dictating defense, bro. As much as everybody could hate this, that, and the other about Tua, you give him a tight end because everybody know the tight end is the quarterback best friend. He's the closest nigga to that quarterback.
Yeah.
And with a nigga like Pitts and a nigga like Gesicki, two people who could win jump balls.
Yeah.
But the only way it doesn't work for Miami, where it would work for San Francisco has a Gronk. They have a nigga that could block. You would have two receiving tight ends. You would have a Gesicki and a Pitts. Both of them are pure receivers. Pitts is a little bit better blocker, but he's a receiving threat nonetheless. But in San Francisco, nigga, Kittles is the Gronk of it. He could get open and he could block. Pitts won't have to take on all the blocks. He could just be that one-on-one threat. And we all know that he a red zone monster, bro. You take him off the end of the line and you tell him one-on-one jump ball with somebody. That's Megatron playing tight end.
I test. You basically talk about the mobile seven, either on offense or defense. But damn it, if both sides of your team have a mobile seven, defense and offense, bruh, that's what you're talking about. The mobile seven, whether it's offense or defense, have won Super Bowls, won games. And sir, man, I wish you were my team GM right now, because you was talking nothing but facts on what the hell you know is fact. God damn it. You pissed me off tonight.
Well, the
'cause I'm
Patriots
dumb.
guy. No, thank you for thank you. I funked the first. He's right. The Patriots guy with Hunter Henry and Juno Smith both can block and receive.
Nah, Jonnu Smith ain't no blocker like that, bro. I'm talking about a Gronk. Like, who's the best tight end blocker in the NFL?
Gronk.
No, not anymore. I'm talking about right now.
Kittle?
I mean, not
Kittle.
Kelsey, Kittle. Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right, and who's the best receiving tight end? Red zone threat. Kelsey. Bro, if you draft Pitts, now you're really doing the Gronk Hernandez, because in the Patriots system, Gronk was the inline blocker, big guy that could catch the contested balls, and Hernandez was the receiving threat mismatch. The receiving threat mismatch would be Pitts on San Francisco, and the inline blocker, Gronk ass nigga, would be Kittles. That's why it worked more, because when you send Hernandez out on the route or Pitts out on the route, you could keep Gronk and a running back there for extra protection. And you still have three men going out on the route. Or at any time, bro, you could have five people going out on the route, two receivers, two tight ends, and a running back, and still keep five people protecting you.
Who's the tight end for the
Yeah,
Chargers for you?
Antonio Gates. That's what I'm saying. The top niggas, Gates, Jimmy Graham, fucking Jeremy Shockey, Antonio Gonzalez, fucking
Tony Gonzalez, yeah.
come on, all them niggas, they was red zone threats, bro. They jumped up, they went and got the ball, they went one-on-one, and they would fucking win the one-on-one matchup. Kittles and niggas like Jared Cook, and who else is another one? They catch touchdowns from a distance. They're not from the 20. They're bombing. Kyle Rudolph, yeah, these niggas trying to bomb you. They big play, like when Vernon Davis used to be around. These niggas are, you know what I'm saying? They'll beat you from 50. So they're not people that from the 20 or from the 10, you're saying, Jimmy Graham, go one-on-one with this guy, jump ball. Nah, that's not Kittle's game, but I'm telling you, that's Kyle Pitts' game. And you have those two monsters running shit. And let's say, okay, bomb, niggas like, well, that mean you passed up on a quarterback in the first round. Fuck these quarterbacks in the first round, because at the end of the day, I don't know. I damn sure don't trust Mac Jones, because that could be Tua all over again, even worse.
When it
Because you don't know. Let me finish. You don't know if it's him or the system. Then you got fucking you got the other guy, Trey Lance. This nigga ain't even play enough football for me to really like evaluate him. So that's a project. Then you got Justin Fields again, Ohio State quarterbacks. Tell me one that's in the league. Nigga, Dwayne Haskins threw how many touchdowns? He threw 50. He threw 50. They thought this nigga was the second coming of I don't know, but dog, this nigga Justin Fields only threw 20 something. But y'all telling me he's just Ohio. Man, Ohio State do that to them motherfuckers, bro. I don't know one Ohio State quarterback that's stuck. And then you go to who's the next motherfucker? Zach Wilson. This nigga look like Johnny Manziel. Bro, I get the talents there, but another nigga with only 1 year under his belt. They're showing you who's the last quarterback to have multiple years under their belt? Justin Herbert. Who had 1 year under their belt? Tua. Who else? Joe Burrow. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, experience matters. Y'all niggas just look at that shit like it don't mean nothing, bro. Like, again, I'm a ball player, man. Y'all niggas be talking like these niggas ain't human, bro. Like, all right, let me ask you a question as a regular person.
yes,
How better are you your third year doing something than you are your first year doing it?
much better.
You know what I'm saying? Like your third year, you're
Artest.
basically doing it. Damn, fool. I hate that
Go ahead,
shit.
Artest. Go ahead. Finish it
Okay,
up.
let me finish. So what I'm saying is your third year into doing anything, you're basically doing it with your eyes closed. Your first year, you're learning it, you're trying to build a routine, all that good shit. So you can't expect someone in their first year to be the same person that they are in their third year. So that tells me a quarterback that's in college who only had 1 year under that system of playing. Now, the very next year, you're gonna tell him, young nigga, we need you to lead grown men with mortgages in all kind of shit to the promised land. Bro, it's not that easy, my nigga. Like, fool, like really start thinking about shit. Get out your fucking fantasy world. This is the real world, dog. Like, shit actually works practically. Like, this shit works like high school, college, professional. Like, it don't just you don't just throw college medical students into surgery. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's the same thing in football. Only
I,
fucking the elite of the elite could go from one area like college and go into the NFL and not miss a beat. That's rare. It's very rare. Go
Sean
ahead.
Watson did it.
That's what I'm
Or
saying.
Ohio
You're
State.
not
no word.
finding guys like these every day. And even with him, how many years did Deshaun Watson play? 1 year, right?
Half a year.
1 or
Not
two
even
years.
half, a quarter of a year.
Deshaun Watson, he ain't play a full year.
In his rookie year, no, he
No.
tore his knee. But he had
That's right. That's
19.
right.
He had 19 touchdowns and 8 picks.
And you saw it. You saw it early. It wasn't his
Mm-hmm.
fault.
Mm-hmm.
It was the experience was taken from him. I'm talking about these guys like Joe Burrow, who was in Ohio State and couldn't beat out none of those Ohio State quarterbacks. And then he had one fucking great year in LSU, and everybody think he's that nigga. Okay, he came into the NFL. He balled a little bit, but again, how much expectations were on Joe Burrow this year?
Well, it's
None.
Cincinnati.
He had none. Nobody
There
gave
you
a
go.
fuck
In
what Joe Burrow
Cincinnati.
was. It's
Yeah, in
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
So that mean I can go balls to the wall and throw that motherfucker anywhere. Now, what happens when Joe Burrow, they build a team around him, and now you don't know how heavy expectations are. Expectations, that's another thing, bro. Then you're gonna really see if Joe Burrow is a top caliber quarterback. And to me, he's not. Just like Josh Allen. Bro, you went from bullshit. They're ready to get rid of you. What happened? They gave you Stephon Diggs. And on third down, and when you were in trouble, what did you do? Close my eyes. Stephon Diggs, where are you? I'm gonna throw that bitch up. And it worked this year. It's
Listen,
not gonna work next year.
hello,
So, you know what
Emmanuel
I'm
Sanders
saying,
there, bro.
bro? Man, fuck that. That shit done, man. If Emmanuel Sanders was 3 years younger, he would have caught that pass in the Super Bowl. So
Are you kidding me?
as much as I blame Jimmy G, a faster receiver would have caught that. Yes or no? Antonio Brown catches that ball.
Of course, it's
Yes.
AB.
Okay. Okay. But what I'm saying is, as much as I want to blame Jimmy G for that throw, I could blame Emmanuel Sanders for being slow. He's not the same Emmanuel Sanders that left Pittsburgh, and that was early in his career in Denver. That Emmanuel Sanders would have caught that shit.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's
Is it
true.
Pittsburgh?
Nigga, it used to be AB, Emmanuel Sanders, Mike Wallace.
Yep.
Nigga, Pittsburgh used to have.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
that nigga was on Pittsburgh.
you know what I'm saying? For
this is
Pittsburgh
this
for
is
years.
and Heinz Ward. Don't forget that. This is
Heinz Ward was the elder statesman teaching the young bucks, bro.
there you
And
go.
then
I
don't
just,
forget Montavious Bryant. You forgot Montavious Bryant?
yeah, the troublemaker.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
him too.
Bro, these niggas had until this
That nigga
day
used to
they
be a
kept a
Raider.
receiver core. To this day, tell me
You're
what
right. You're
team
right.
draft better receivers than Pittsburgh.
Nobody. Le'Veon, of course. I love Le'Veon when he was there. They had I'm telling you, I used to pick them in fantasy back to back. I never had more fun than having Le'Veon Bell and AB on my team.
AB, nigga, I used to have AB, Gronk, and Brady. I'll whoop your ass, nigga. You ain't beating my fantasy team. Them three,
Look who we got
just
now.
them
We got
three alone.
Claypool.
Claypool,
James
yeah.
Washington.
I Claypool this past year. I went to the championship. I lost.
Motherfucker, they do not miss a beat when it comes to receiver. That's one team. When they pick a receiver, you gotta say, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Who they got over there?
It's true.
Because remember, he just said Nate Washington. Now, Nate Washington is one of them.
He
He's a
was more of a
Bolitnikov,
possession guy. He was more.
but he's one of them is a Bolitnikov winner, just sitting on their team. No one even talks about this guy.
True. And Pittsburgh draft well. They do, especially at
Man,
receiver.
they don't bullshit. Pittsburgh, the Ravens, for some reason,
Ravens at
every
receiver.
year,
Right.
them two teams take everybody that I want.
It's true. Ravens did it last year. They
They
burned
do it
us.
every year. They'll sit there, Buffalo, another one. They coming up on their draft. They've been getting some good players, bro.
Yeah, I like Ravens
Buffalo
quarterbacks.
gave
I
up
really like their
more than
receivers.
half their
I like
draft
their
for
running backs.
Stephon Diggs, and it worked out for both teams because Minnesota got Jefferson with the 25th pick. It worked out for both teams.
Not really, nigga. Minnesota still got Cousins. And wait till next year. They're going to be like, what the fuck is Josh Allen? Josh Allen has regressed.
This is not going to make you
What?
happy, but young Shanahan still wants Kirk Cousins.
Man, you don't want no fucking Kirk
Yes, he
Cousins.
does. He
Man.
loves Kirk Cousins.
Man, I hear that shit.
Fucking Sean McVay wants Kirk Cousins.
I could have Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, that nigga is trash, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all see in Kirk Cousins.
Oh man.
He's an unathletic Tannehill.
Yes,
That's
I would
it,
agree with
bro.
that. That's the perfect comparison. Yes, I would agree with that.
Two fuck ups.
Oh man, I had Quinte earlier. I apologized to him for when I snapped on Montanio, you know. But that was a good show earlier this afternoon. That was good. Ian was up here. Quinte was up here.
That nigga's crazy.
Nigga had me yelling at the screen because this nigga, man. Nigga, run the ball. Nigga, the first down right here. This nigga gonna throw it.
Jimmy
Nah,
G.
play that video. That's what I told you. I only show my face for 15,000 or more people, bro.
Jimmy
Like, you
G.
ain't pulling in that many people, bro. I can't be on camera.
So what you saying? Only TD get you?
Nah, TD ain't even putting up them numbers, man. You putting up 15,000 a clip.
You know I ain't putting up 15,000. Shit, I'm putting up 2 a clip. Shit. All right, this is I test with the great Scott Cohn.
I gotta give our test that one. 15 grand. Yeah,
When
I'll
you see
run my
my
fingers
face.
through my afro because I can't go get a haircut right now.
This is
You
not
know,
the right one.
but it's okay. It's okay. I'm good.
My bad, partner. Let me delete this. I'm gonna get it right now. Yeah, when you have Joe Montana the GOAT, you could say that.
Fucking right.
For
Yeah.
years, believe it or not, for years, I was saying Russ was the GOAT. I was sicko like that for Russ.
He's a fucking wacko.
Yeah, I love me some Russ. I ain't gonna lie about it. This is eye test interview with Scott Cohn earlier today. He had eye test in his beautiful
This was
Lamborghini
Sat.
today.
This was Saturday, bro.
He was in his Lamborghini.
Your bitch ass. I ain't got no Lambo.
Shout out to the beautiful Simone Love. Where is that?
Boy, I heard Saturday and I had to check the date because I'm like, you know what? It's a Saturday today. Just because. It's just, you know what? Look, man, if it wasn't for sports,
Give you the
I
insight to
wouldn't
what
keep
they're
up with
saying
the
in
days
Dolphin
at
land, and
all.
they're basically saying they fleeced the 49ers. Feel me, for all the picks, and the fact that they still had enough picks and enough wherewithal to move back up and get the 6th pick.
Yeah.
So they really didn't lose much, and they gained a whole lot. So let's look at it from the 49ers aspect. As a fan, I agree with the aggressiveness, but I'm still puzzled about the plan.
Yeah.
Now let's break down the 4 quarterbacks. Trey Lance is super athletic, uber talented, high ceiling, but a project.
Yep.
You trade all that for a project, all right? Mac Jones seems out of the 3 the day 1 starter, but you trade all that for Mac Jones.
Is he even better than Josh Rosen? Yeah.
Is
He loves that Jewish boy.
Better? He's just incrementally better, maybe, than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Right.
I see a lot of improvement there.
Yeah.
And if you draft Justin Fields, that's Cam Newton. When I'm really kind of looking at it, and I'm like, do you move heaven and earth for Cam Newton? Especially when you see where the league is going. Like, accuracy matters more than all the athleticism in the world. Like Lamar Jackson, until he gets his passing down, he's not going to be a viable option for them. So that leaves you with let me see, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, and Zach Wilson. Now, my hope is, because I heard you yesterday, you said
they might go up one more time. Yeah.
That's it. They just had to get that number 3 so that the Jets didn't feel like, man, we can't go back to 12. Like, if you could move up, just tell them like you told them yesterday, look, we moved up to 3. You won't be losing much. Let us get Zach. You got no use for him. You're doing Sam Darnold. So let us get that. Hey, Salah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, do us a solid, man. Come on. So that would be my plan. Other than that, bro, you move too much for me for one of these quarterbacks. I would go.
Can I ask you a real quick question about Justin Fields?
I would go best talent available on the board, and I know it's a lot to give up for number 3, but I'm looking at Kyle Pitts because I'm looking at Kyle Pitts and George Kittle in that offense. And yes, the trigger man is going to matter. If Jimmy's there, it might not work, but to give up that amount of assets for these quarterbacks, the only option I see is what you said, is them moving up for Zach Wilson, or I would go uber talented ball player. I'm not touching these quarterbacks.
Because what you're saying is there's no right answer at 3.
It's an enigma. It's like I'm looking at it and I'm like, what would I do? Like, I do like the Trey Lance aspect of it, but that's a project, and you gotta hit.
Yes.
Because if you don't hit, you just set your franchise back. Forget that.
Forget your franchise. You set your career back.
What's up?
You're fired, and you're not getting the job again.
You're done.
I'll do it.
You're done. So you're banking a lot on one pick, and it has to go right. So,
what team does Justin Fields play for in college right now?
Ohio State.
All right. You saw the date of. Or go ahead.
Ask your question.
No. What I'm saying is, why is he a talking point?
Exactly,
That's
bro.
why
like all these
he's
quarterbacks,
a talking point for the NFL. I get your point.
Bro, they flock to anything, bro, and they'll tell you this is gold, this is gold. It's not true. So now I'm telling you, Kyle Pitts is gold,
I'm gonna
and
tell
you
you
should
that
have.
now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Basically, I told a nigga Kyle Pitts. So no one agrees with that. You saw when I said that the other day, EM and them niggas were like, "Oh hell nah," right? Bro, do you know they writing articles about what I said the other day?
You should have seen it last night. Exactly
Yo,
24 hours ago. Because TD went on real late last night. I was still up doing this. And I showed the simulcast. You had guys, no joke, I test in that chat room saying Dynasty with Cal Pitts, no one's better than Tua, and boy was TD preaching late last night, boy, just getting these people, these sickos, like, yo, I'm like saying, really? Jefferson was up here. I said, really?
I don't know what that got to do with anything right now.
The point I'm telling you is,
people up on the preacher stand saying that shit's important, and Mace is just pointing out it really ain't.
Exactly.
Just like
but
you
what
just
you just
did,
said
I
about
guess.
Kyle Pitts
That
to
was
the
on
Niners.
point.
Exactly. Thank you, Jefferson.
No, but here's the thing. They're in 49er world, they're saying, hell no, nigga, we got Kittles. We need a quarterback.
Yeah, that's
So
them.
this is my point. Like for both organizations, the 49ers went up to 3, right?
Yep.
Because everyone is saying that they need a quarterback. And I'm saying, fuck that. We just went through the history. It's only been 16 that really pan out. Nigga, get the best ball player. Get Pitts. And then we could worry about that later.
No,
Hey, yo, I
nigga,
hey, what's up? Hey, I did. The last, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? Hey, the last time you guys, what's up with it? The last time you guys over there in the Bay took a tight end, right? He was the fastest motherfucker damn near in the combine, right?
Yeah.
Vernon Davis.
What did he do?
He was good until he got decked by Cam Chancellor. Then you never saw him again.
I mean, he was decent, but man,
nigga, Vernon Davis was gangster. Nigga, stop playing.
Until Cam Chancellor floored him on Sunday Night Football, and he was never the same, bro.
Nigga, Vernon Davis was gangster.
That's too damn high for a tight end, bro.
And that night,
okay, all right. Listen to my plan, right? I ain't even get a chance because Jefferson always fucking interrupting. But my plan was, you take Pitts, right? Yeah. This year, and then in the second round, you take Kellen Mond, bro. Nobody's peeping Kellen Mond, right?
Chris Sims is.
Okay, that's what I mean. Chris Sims know what's up. So you take Kellen Mond in the second, which, like I told these dumbass Dolphin niggas last year, don't fucking touch Tua. Take nothing but Isaiah Simmons, Derek Brown. Take all that gangster shit in the first and take Jalen Hurts in the second. Look how different your team could have looked. But fuck all that. With the 49ers, take Pitts. Now I just told you how 22 personnel work, how you could just dictate to the defense with Kittles and Pitts. All right. Yeah. And then Kellen Mond in the second, and you sit him down. You sit him down, you do the whole Pat Mahomes thing with him, and then you keep Jimmy bitch ass. Now, Jimmy knows that there's a nigga there to take his job if he gets hurt or if he fucks up. And let's say he plays well enough or he bombs. Bro, look how great that defense, look how, because your defense is signed up. Like, you could let go of Jimmy, let go of Kittles, and sign a Deshaun Watson. You don't think they'll take Kittles, Jimmy G, and some draft picks for Watson? Yeah, they'll do that shit. And then next year, nigga, I got Watson and Pitts instead of Pitts, Garoppolo, and Kittles. You feel what I'm saying, bro? There's ways to maneuver that shit, but you can't do shit if you take the quarterback like a Justin Fields or a Trey Lance, who's a project, and they trash. You have no value now. All I'm doing is strengthening the strength, which is my tight end core. And if I have to let go of one, I could let Kittles go, because Kittles, bro, in 3 years, I love the nigga, but the nigga missed 10 games. And he got a big contract. So if I let Kittles go and Garoppolo go,
number 3 for a tight end, bro.
But you're not listening. My plan is I got a quarterback in the second round. So I took a uber talented ball player that gives me the leverage or the wherewithal where I could let Kittles go and get Watson. Bro, I could trade Kittles and Jimmy for Watson.
Yeah,
but I can't do that. I can't do that if I don't draft Pitts.
Hey, you know what? I heard you the other night, man, and I wanted to tell you that you was absolutely wrong on you because you was like arguing with somebody saying that you guys had decent running backs, Mostert and the other guy. I mean, really, bro? I mean, y'all might need a running back too. Those little guys can't really hold up like that, man. They fast as fuck.
We got Mostert, Jermichael Hasty, Jeff Wilson. Bro, it's a running back by committee in San Francisco. So it's never going to be just one guy. And I agree. One more guy back there to work. And remember, with everything I'm telling you, this frees up the 49ers to have the biggest cap space. Dog, they let go Kittles and Garoppolo next year. The 49ers will have money to do whatever they want. That means they'll have money to sign Watson, and they'll have the trade capital to give y'all for him. You don't think the Houston Texans will take a Kittles and a Garoppolo? Let's say we trade Garoppolo to fucking New England, they give us a second round for him. So I'm giving the Texans a second rounder, George Kittles, and maybe a future first rounder for Deshaun Watson.
Maybe. Come on, man. Look, I get all the stench on him or whatever, right? But I still don't think they're gonna give him away. I mean, they're gonna cut him. No, they're not gonna cut him.
They'll give him away.
They ain't gonna have a choice because it's over. Like whatever. Okay, if you want to look at it, both parties won because Watson is getting out of town just a year later, and y'all don't have to pay him that bread. So in a way, both of y'all won.
Now what's the situation with him? Because I mean, what are they saying is gonna happen? Is he?
They're gonna throw his ass on the exempt list. They waiting that shit out. They're gonna wait to see how many totally come, and then after that, he's gonna sit out the whole year.
But that don't void his contract though.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's gonna get what they want. He's gonna get the leave, and y'all gonna get all y'all money back. The only difference is now he has to wait a year, and now it's gonna be a bidding war, bro, between nigga 49ers, the Raiders, fucking probably.
NFL exemption list does not mean that you are you cut. It don't void your contract. It just means it pick up when you able to come back. Look at what happened with what's his face? Damn man.
It's a few of them been on that bitch. AB was on it last year. Josh Gordon's been on it so many times. Adrian Peterson's been on it. Everyone who gets in trouble, they throw their ass on that list. So you get paid, but you.
And that's why all that whole entire time, Josh Gordon stayed in the contract. I mean, he was there waiting around for 4 or 5 years with the rights owned by the Cleveland Browns, right? He had to sit at that motherfucker and wait under that bullshit rookie deal on a 3rd or 4th round draft pick deal or whatever, right? And he had to sit up there under it and kept on being under it. And when he sat out a year, he came back, he was still under it. Sat out another year, came back and was still under it. Man, that don't void your contract now.
Ian made a great point earlier today. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait a minute. Jefferson asked a question. How the hell Jefferson blamed for when clearly Jefferson isn't asking you a question because you tell me to shut the hell up every day time I ask you one. No, I'm talking to I test because he messing with me because he liked me. But then you blame me for every damn body. They don't sound like LaShawn talking to you. But they can sure ask you a question, but as soon as you hear my voice, you want to say something.
Let me say this real quick.
You my boy, and he messing with me.
Let me get this in.
That's a joke, but he messing with me. I ain't said nothing, but I get blamed for every question interruption.
You don't now.
I ain't even been able to ask a question for an hour. And
thank you. Ian was here a few hours ago, and he made a fascinating contrast to what you said, Ites. He really believes in his heart that Miami will still trade for Watson. They'll trade. He's looking at the sixth pick, and I totally agree with him. He said that they'll trade. He kept preaching this today when he was up here. He said the Dolphins are still doing their due diligence on Watson, and I do agree with this. If this clears up a little bit, 'cause it's got to be in the next 3 weeks. If by the 24th, Watson's still doing this bullshit, anybody who wants Watson's off. But by Saturday, 3 weeks from now, the week before the draft, if you want Watson, things have to clear up in the next 3 weeks. And he believes that Miami will strike and will give up the sixth pick. And I totally agree with that.
Makes the EM know that that man got 22 cases on his head now. There's no way in God's
Again,
name.
I don't think my organization cares. I think they're thinking Super Bowl, and if it takes the sixth pick, and I believe Houston, unless the Niners is going to give up the 3, this is very possible.
Hey, listen. I agree that he won't be here anymore. So I mean, I agree. But I also think this, man. Listen, I don't care how much stench he has on him. You don't get a guy that young with that much talent on the market, and he's worth something, and he's worth more than a damn first-round draft pick. So,
with these things on him,
that's what I'm saying. Y'all fucked it up. The Texans fucked his value up, bro. Y'all could have got everything y'all wanted early, but y'all wanted to hold on to him.
He
bro,
fucked his value.
Okay. Before y'all were like, we straight. You know what I'm saying? We ain't fucking with Deshaun no more. Yo, y'all was getting everything. Niggas with 3 first rounds. Y'all could have been traded them before all this shit happened. Y'all didn't. Now y'all stuck with them, bro.
Here's
Like,
the scary part for Houston, and I'm being honest here. Let's say he stays, and let's say not even he gets exonerated, but the shit is still lingering. Unless you make it to the playoffs, bro, that is not going to be a good look around the league. I know, and you had to hear EM earlier today. He had made a good point. He said, hey, where is Me Too protesting outside the stadium? You don't hear them. I promise you, if the commissioner lets them play, remember, the NFL have their people down there too. And so far, they haven't said nothing. Okay? If they let it linger and he's playing there, it's not going to be a good look.
Yeah, you know what, mate? With his best option available, you know what I'm thinking to myself? I'm like, you know what? If for some reason he does stay or he does go, right? If for some reason he plays for another team, the thing is that if the NFL is like charged up with like, well, he just did what boys will be boys. Because
that's why I said to you 2 weeks ago. Remember, I said it up here, and I was honest. I said, yo, I never.
No, mate, but not the way you were saying boys to be boys. I mean, not just. I'm just saying if he was just totally just getting his freak on or whatever, getting massages from Instagram massage therapist or whatever, right? If that's all he was doing, and somebody just figured, hey, we can get him caught up in a lawsuit or whatever, and then once the bandwagon started, everybody wanted to pile on because they can get their little piece of the pie also. You know what? Then if that's the case, the NFL probably have to just take one on the chin, because if they don't really find anything, they're not gonna believe some fucking ambulance checking fucking lawyers. You know,
we gotta see if the court say he's guilty or not.
Let me also say this, and I said this today. I don't mean to interrupt you, Lau. Let me say that. I'm getting right back to you. I said this today, and I do believe this, by the way. I'm about to tell you.
I hate that shit.
Go ahead, Lau.
That was our test.
No, but go ahead.
No. I'm just saying, it's just a pet peeve of mine. Don't mind me, bro. It's just crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I know where Lau is going, and I'm going to give it right back to him. All I was going to say is that I do believe that Jefferson, I do believe Watson is being framed. I do. I think he is being framed a little bit.
I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, I think some facts have been embellished or whatever, right? think they bullshitting. I don't just see that. It's kind of weird. I think he probably have a problem or something with that many different chicks or whatever. But I mean,
oh no, that's bullshit. What they try?
Man, you got all that. You got all that money, bro. You don't, man. When you have all that money, when you have money like that, money you can't even dream of, bro. You don't have to do shit like that, man. I guess sometimes it could be best to pay and you paying them to leave or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to be paying chicks like that, man. You should have been paying to smash, bro. At least that's the transaction you played the fuck. You paying for a massage, man. You leaving yourself open, bro. Fuck all that bullshit.
So over, bro. Like that shit crazy, man. If that was his thing, my nigga. That nigga should just went to the club, buy out the bar, nigga. You have your pick, and bro, no one to be the wiser. But you doing massage meetings, man? Come on, who do this, bro? That's dumb shit. I don't know. Even go ahead. Since I don't let you ask questions.
Cash, and the bitch done slept with him, and now he got charges. He could have paid her cash out.
Jefferson.
Really, dog. And now she slept with him, and she got charges because she got a picture.
No,
naked with his ass sleep.
This had nothing to do with him.
I don't know.
This is all about groping women. It has nothing to do with sex. It's about groping women.
And that's crazy to me.
But what I'm saying is it possible these women slept with him and now bringing charges?
Were all groped.
That's what I'm saying. Now, hold on. None of them said he fucked. None of them.
No, none of them.
That's crazy, bro. Like, what nigga? What millionaire nigga?
But I'm just saying.
One of them said.
Theoretically, is it plausible?
No. Now let Laurel talk. Go ahead, Laurel.
No, one of the women said that he forced her to have oral sex, not like physically, but kind of like manipulate. And you know these rules these days.
Like, fuck that, man. I done manipulated a lot of
vagina or anal's involved. Unless vagina or anal's involved, to me, giving him. What you call that thing? Giving them head to me is just as bad as groping women.
Bro, you can't. Is she 21?
Yes, all of them are over age.
What the fuck, my nigga? She got a mind of her own. If I trick a bitch into giving me head, how is that a crime? She's 21.
I brought up theoretically possibilities.
And ladies, forgive me. I don't think it's funny, but again, this man's career is in jeopardy over groping women.
Crazy, bro.
I never did that in my life. I never thought about touching women that way. But
ain't nobody asked you that. But you always do that shit, man. Then you gotta make into the whole. I don't like women.
I gotta make myself look good. I have to make myself look good. I have to make myself look good.
Bro, nobody believes you. Everybody knows you out here fucking, bro. You out here getting pussy. Dude,
no, I'm being honest. If I was supporting this shit like some sicko sports fan, no, I'm being real. If I was some sicko sports fan like I used to be and saying that Watson did nothing wrong, okay, I would be a fool. They'd probably take my channel where the women will be whispers. I want to keep my good relations with these sisters out here.
Man, fuck that. Your relations with these hoes just started 2 months ago. Before 2 months ago, nigga, you used to call these hoes everything under the sun. Now all of a sudden you have great relationship with these hoes. Just as much as they love you now, they'll shit on you in 2 months. And then what you going? Okay, so that's what I'm saying, bro. You ain't supposed to placate to nobody. You do your shit. They fuck with it. They fuck with it. They don't. They don't, dog. Because now, no. Because what happens now is you get an influx of hoes. They'll tell you what to do.
Yeah, I know.
They'll sit up here and tell you what to do and what to say. Oh, Mace, you can't be saying that, and you'll be up here. Well, I can't say that anymore. Man, shut that shit up.
I'm getting back to seriousness, though. I don't understand this. So what? He forced to? No, I'm not going to say. Let me get back.
That's a theoretically possible could happen, gentlemen. We got to be right. Don't be putting no names on nothing. He
I
might
just
not
can't
be guilty.
understand. Again,
Theoretically, possibilities.
my mind is blown again that this man's reputation can be tarnished. It is tarnished in
It's
some places
crazy.
because he groped women. No, I'm serious. I'm being honest.
Make
I'm
sure
being
you
honest.
say
I'm
that.
not being. It may sound stupid.
You see how strong you say that?
Mr. Miami's laughing at me. It may sound stupid, but I'm being serious.
But it's
I mean,
crazy,
because
bro.
he got a couple of fields on a woman, but these
Think
women.
about it. Go ahead.
No, I'm shaking my head because I'm gonna let you say something. I'm gonna add to this, which EM was dumbfounded. He tried to make excuses, but he couldn't do it earlier today. Go ahead, say what you're gonna say. And I'm gonna say this.
What I'm gonna say is off your point. Like it's like when you said it's funny because it's like, damn, they couldn't find anything else to blame on him, so they just said, yeah, he groped females. Like, think about how squeaky clean you have to be for that to be the story. Yeah, this nigga walking around a millionaire young athlete. He ain't getting pussy. He just walking around filling on hoes. What? That shit don't even sound right, bro.
And then here's the part. Here's the part where EM had no answers, and Laura was up there earlier today. EM had no answers for this. None of these bitches want money. That's the
It's
crazy
theoretically
part.
possible.
None
Who
of these
don't want
women want
money?
money. None of these women want money.
That just tells me, man, it was just to fuck your fucking all this shit up. That's some Texas shit. That, bro, think about it, bro. That shit they do in Texas, fool. Like they fuck your reputation up and make sure you can't go do business nowhere.
I swear to God, and I mean this one.
Damn, bro, that's some redneck ass shit, bro.
I said this 2 weeks ago. If it's found out, and the NFL got their people, I'm being in a serious tone now. If it's found out that the lawyer and Easterby and the owner
Easterby.
were in cahoots smearing this young man, Easterby
Yeah.
will be banned from the NFL for life, and the NFL will bring criminal charges on him.
Come on, fool.
The owner will get 2 years suspension, cannot go to any of the facilities, and may have to sell the team. I'm being serious.
Wow.
Mace, if that happens, that's a hate crime.
Of course.
Bro, that's a hate crime. That's the only quarterback I've seen them do that to, ever.
You know what? Y'all sound a little crazy now. Man, do you really think the Texas organization really went through all of this big old thing just to smear this guy's reputation because he wants to move?
I won't be surprised.
Man, come on, man.
Bro, that's the same organization that said do not let the inmates run the asylum. They have it in them, Lauro. I know you don't. Bro, you know them, bro. Them dirty fool, they'll dirty this man's name. Like, how dare you embarrass us? Like,
yes, right.
All right. Let me ask Lauro a question and think about it really, like, seriously. Who had the upper hand before the scandal?
No, who did?
The Texans.
No, they didn't.
No, Watson. Bro, I mean, I'm Watson. Lauro,
bro.
Really, for real. Because I'm gonna take you somewhere just so that you can see what I see.
Man, look, I told you in the chat room, I always leaned on 4 years of a contract. I always said that.
You guys talk.
You did. He did. All right. Let me tell you what everyone else besides you thought. Nigga, Watson had the upper hand, right? So what does that look like? One black man has this white organization by the balls. Nigga, what does it look like now? Who's back on top?
They told him to shut up. Hey, man.
I get it. That's fucked up.
He should have built the franchise around. So, hey. You keep on talking, it's another charge. Oh, you still want to leave? Oh, that's free.
Yo, that's fucking green. That's green as fuck, man. Only in Texas.
That's 5.
You keep fucking with me? Yeah, don't even look at me, nigga. They tried that, man. Now this man is in a cave somewhere hiding. He can't even come outside, bro. He was the man a few weeks ago.
Now when people see him now around town, man, they just gonna look at him and just shake their head like, look
shake their head like, damn, what a shame. That's crazy, fool. That's why, bro. That being a nice guy, that shit don't work, bro. Be an asshole from day one and fuck them, bro. Because by the time they turn on you, fuck y'all. I ain't like y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying, bro? You ain't gotta placate. You ain't gotta kiss nobody ass out here. Because eventually, fool,
you know
they
what?
gonna turn
Both
on
of y'all left no room to stump on that leftover soul. Y'all took all that. So I'm just gonna shut up and just let y'all finish stumping what the hell you started. Because that was just rude.
Nah, they did that boy something dirty, bro.
And I think he did it to himself, man.
Hey, you might fuck around and be right. And bro, I'd be the first to admit I was totally wrong about that nigga character. Cause I thought he could do no wrong. Cause I was like, man, that nigga, yeah, you know, apple pie, wholesome ass nigga. He ain't doing no shit, bro. That shit crazy, bro. You know, think about it, bro. You know them type of niggas. You be like, man, this nigga would never. And then it turned out he out here.
That nigga would kill a fly.
What? Out here, serial killer, all kind of bodies in the trunk, dog. Oh yeah. That shit it makes you say, well, you can't. You know how they say, believe half of what you see, even less of what you hear. That's perfect example, bro.
And I see a whole lot.
Bro, I'll trade y'all Kittles. Get that Watson up off y'all.
I bet you would.
Hey, bro, this season is gonna be lit, my nigga, cause so many changes. And niggas coming for that crown, bro.
17 games.
Yeah, they passed that shit yesterday. Who knows?
Can't wait to hate your team on Sunday.
What team?
Whichever team they root for, because I'm going to hate them because they're playing my team. You know? We'll still have beers and talk about the games later, but it wasn't personal. Just in case, I happen to see you in the stand. I might give
so you go to the game. You go to the games, Jefferson?
No, I'm planning to go back to the games. But the prices jumped up on my ass so quick. So I got to catch them when it's a team that no one wants to watch them on TV for, and they, the ticket price is still good. But hell, I went there for the hot dogs and the stadium food anyway. And chicks in Miami usually go there at games in bikini, so the game sucks. I got a beer and a hot dog.
All right, let me ask you: Do you rather go to the game or watch it on TV?
I'd rather watch it on TV because for me to go to the game costs me money, and I'm not gonna fly. I'm gonna drive my damn truck there. And
that's right. You're not in Miami.
I got to pay for parking and motels and all that extra stuff. Hey, yo, I can just chill at home and watch the games. Now, if it's a playoff game and they got a chance at the Super Bowl, that's a different story. I'll pay whatever the hell I need to do so I can get to the game to watch the game because I paid for the ticket. But
I heard about that shit.
My team right now is, I'm surprised they went into the playoffs with that winning record. And I'm still surprised they won 4 games. I know they lost and something happened.
Who your team?
But my Miami Dolphins fan. And there was 4 games Dolphins shouldn't have won. just something happened.
What game?
Everybody know the games. You know the teams they shouldn't have whooped or won.
Now I want to see
I
who
know.
you say. Yeah, that nigga on that oil.
I
He on
didn't
that
even
drink.
think my look. Be honest with you. I thought Miami was going to be 5 wins, 11 losses.
I give you that. Before
Okay,
Tua,
honestly,
you
I'm
thought
a
Tua was gonna
fan.
play?
I didn't even know they drafted Tua.
Man, you on
You
other
know,
shit,
seriously,
I
man.
he's
didn't
in
even
that
watch the
manosphere
draft that
shit.
night. I didn't watch the draft that night because you know what? Every year I watch the draft and I test. Remember them stats you gave me about my Miami Dolphins?
Mhm.
I just didn't want to watch it that year.
Hey,
So it just happened to be they drafted Tua the year I didn't watch the draft.
Hello there, Kobe for life. How are you, dear? Welcome back.
Kobe,
So
who is that?
She's a lady.
That's a
Mm.
that's a lady.
so I'm behind the times, and then the extra stuff happened, and we wasn't even sure they were going to play a season.
Are you kidding me? Let me
And
put this shit up. Jefferson, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm gonna check
go
this
ahead,
out.
sir. Go ahead.
Unless it's April Fools, because we're not out of April Fools yet. I'll check that, girl.
What she said?
But Antonio Brown intends to sign with the Cowboys.
Fuck.
Well,
I do not want
Sean, you know what to
that.
do.
Time church
You
out
know
here.
what to
Fuck
do.
them Cowboys. Bro.
I wish Laura was there. I guess Laura couldn't take the we was me and her. But yeah. When I said that today, EM looked at me when he was up here about the none of them want money. I find that still hard to believe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't want money? Nah.
That's what they said. They said, but none of the women want money.
So they just want to clear their conscience. Fuck
Yes.
out of here, man.
I don't mean to, ladies who are watching. I don't mean to laugh. I'm serious. I don't mean to laugh, ladies. I
I
don't.
do. That ain't Mace laughing, it's me.
I swear to God, I'm being honest here.
That was
I'm being
good.
honest.
That was good.
If I was a man and I was, let's say, established. What I mean by established, I'm a celebrity. I'm a football any athlete or entertainer, and all I wanted to do is I see a nice tight piece of you know what, and I just want to tap it. If my career is going to be contingent on that, then I don't know what the hell's happened, bro. I'm being honest. I mean, if I was a football player, I'm not going to sit here and lie. Oh, Kobe, she believes in Deshaun Watson. Okay, baby. You think, put a one in the chat. You want to come up, you can. But put a one in the chat. You think those women are all lying and Watson's innocent, or number two, Watson's guilty. Get it from a female's perspective.
It just, if you were
Hey, Mace,
the one before her,
I'll
why
get you the
ain't you
nugget score.
said nothing before she said
you
something?
already know.
And then the next one before that one that said something that was before the girl that just spoke up, she ain't said nothing either. And then, like, how is it this many and none of you were brave?
Denver up by
But you're
15.
gonna bandwagon on this damn thing? The girl just put charges. She ain't put 4 wheels in a goddamn wagon trying to cross Oregon with your asses. What in the hell did this happen so quick for?
7 minutes.
I mean, literally, it wasn't even 7 days and he got this many women.
Jefferson, they had that many women by that Friday night, and I-Test was up here with me. Sean was in the chat room, and Manzana was up here, and I was in disbelief. I said, I can't believe this man's young career is going to be ruined because he felt a couple of women up. I don't get it. I've heard stories with my old guys I used to roll with that they used to talk about doing that in clubs every night. I-Test said the only time you can really feel a woman was when she's throwing herself on you at the dance floor. I never did these things. I don't know. But if this man's career is going to be ruined because he felt women up, I don't get it. I'm dead serious. I don't understand this.
It's gonna get to a point,
fill them
bro.
up on the dance floor, Mace. You
Oh,
don't
I'm
just
never
rip
gonna
it and
fi-
rip it.
I'm never
You
going to
gotta
find
like
that out. But
rub it and like graze it
I'm going to leave it alone.
sexually.
Anyway,
That that's the
I-Test,
dance floor tactics.
he was saying.
Nah, I'm saying they gonna make it to a point. All I see is society changing. Like they moving the goalposts. Like you remember all the shit that they they blaming niggas about. Like shit, niggas. We used to do this shit all the time. Nah, it's gonna get to a point, bro. You look at a female wrong, that's a lawsuit, nigga. They just making it to where he
I
hoes
do
got
believe that, by the
all
way.
the power. Bro, it's gonna get to a point. He looked at me. Bro, I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you an example, bro. I was in the office. I was in the office,
Mm-hmm.
and this chick, she was giving me signals, whatever. So I'm a nigga for I see something I like, I'ma look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at her. She bending over. She doing all that extra shit. I'm looking for other niggas. You know how some female do shit,
Yeah, I heard
and
stories.
and she look at you and you look away. Nah, I'm looking. Like I'm letting you. I'm looking.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
heard stories. You know me. I don't get to that point.
And not, bro. All I'm doing is looking, sitting back in a chair looking. Bro, do you know that I don't know when this female went and told the supervisor or whoever the fuck, hey, I feel uncomfortable how he looks at me.
Oh, really?
I looked at him. I said,
Nigga?
okay. No, I looked at him and I said, okay, did they say I touched them or did I do anything appropriate? Did I say anything to him? They said no. I said, get the fuck out my face then, bro. You ain't gonna
Nigga,
tell
yeah.
me what to look at, bro. Like, what the fuck is this now?
You know
I
me,
Like,
just
guy.
forget,
dress.
bro, with the
I asked
tight,
them.
you know what I'm saying? The tight mini skirt, you feel me? You can see everything, bro. And she letting the nigga, she know what's up. And now you talking about I can't look. Man, bitch, I don't know. But here's the
Dude,
thing. It's so many niggas in society that are letting, like, basically in her head,
Yeah.
she was supposed to do all that, and I wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to look.
Yeah.
Because everybody, I guess, around there is like that. They don't look.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm looking. I ain't these niggas, man. What the fuck is wrong with these bitches?
I have guys who will.
I test. This is what I said when they did it to me. So it's disrespectful when I look eye to eye and talk to her. Is that, am I looking at her in a disrespectful way and everything? Because I really don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I barely talk to the woman, and every damn time I talk to her, I look her in the eyes. So is that disrespectful or harassment?
I have
Because
guys.
pull that bullshit on them, because then they're gonna be like, oh shit, like he really don't. He just said he's talking to her eye to eye, and somehow he's wrong, and he don't know what the hell she's talking about. It is clearly he don't find her attractive.
I have had guys.
And
Well, let me do the other way. I've had women basically curse me out. I had a woman 2 years ago before this plague started dump a pitcher of ice water on top of my head at a restaurant. And then I find out later on the reason why she did it because I never paid her any attention, which I don't do. When I go outside, I'm only focused on getting me something to eat, buying me some new gear, a book, and I'm back here, you know. And I think it's crazy that now this Me Too stuff has really. I mean, I test. You told me the was he a white guy?
Hispanic guy.
All right.
But the girl was black. You feel
All
me?
right.
Which was crazy to me. I was like, what the fuck? I can't, man, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, bro. You're safe. I know exactly what you're saying. It's a shame, isn't it?
I mean, I ain't gonna let it fuck with me. Like,
Yeah, of course. You're a player. You don't have to let it fuck with you. This some dumb bitch, but let's be honest, lose out on having a night with you. But anyway, I remember I forgot what city it was. There was a couple of black boys. They was in the mall, young guys, 16, and they went up to a couple of black girls to talk to them, like kick it to them. You know, those girls had those boys escorted from the mall by security. Sad.
crazy, man.
That's why I tell people, and they laugh at me, leave these women alone. I've been saying it since I've been in Mansfield. Leave them alone. You don't bother the women. You don't have to worry about what Paul Deshawn's going through. and the sad part is, again, if these women were grubbing for money, okay, fine. We know the angle. But these girls don't want a dime from them. That's the shit that blows my mind.
They got the hotline,
No,
bro.
but the scary thing is he can catch charges.
He's already caught charges. That's the problem.
No, I mean, no, officially. And really, I'm like, damn.
They could throw a nigga in jail
If
for
you get
anything.
famous and want to leave, is every chick I slept with want to go ahead and bring charges on me afterwards? Because that's the way it's coming off.
I'm gonna take.
It's really.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mace.
No, I was gonna say
because I was thinking of his old manager or like his old player rep. It's just I don't know, man. This is just odd at a time when how are you the first chick he messed with and the last chick to say something, and you showing up and everybody's showing up all of a sudden because one woman said, and there's only one that theoretically possibility may kiss this one-eyed giant. What? That's a theoretical possibility, but there's no proof. There's no DNA evidence, and damn it, till I get that, I ain't gonna say that happened. But I'm a fan of Dion.
I'll say it again. The two craziness things in all this is the women don't want money, and this is not this man like he banged these women. All this man did was fill some panty line and some bust line, and his career is going to be ruined. To me, it's shocking, it's stunning. That's all this man did.
I ain't gonna lie, it is. I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are players. You guys have pressed up to women. Okay, that's something I've never done, won't. That said, if this is what's going to hurt this man and smear him, it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Even if he's found guilty, in my opinion, feeling panty line and bust line is, I don't know. I'm serious.
Bro, you got white boys going into fucking supermarkets shooting 10 people.
Yeah.
And you worried about this shit?
You ain't lying, bro. I know it's apples and oranges.
Yeah, but it just shows you how deep they'll go to get a nigga. Like how little, like really it is apples and oranges, but at the same time, look how minuscule you could look at his charge compared to the white boy charge and how big of a deal they'll make in his charge. Like he killed a bunch of people. Like his shit is, everyone knows what's going on with Deshaun Watson. They barely talk about that shit that happened in the Super Bowl. But then again, I don't watch TV, but it's not all over my fucking
it's not all over me either.
You know what I'm saying? It's not in my inbox or in my
No, mine either,
YouTube.
bro. Did your lady ask
You
you
know
about
what?
it?
Yeah, she asked me. It was great. Yeah, she asked
Oh,
me
no.
the other day.
Yeah.
She asked me. She said, "What's up with the rapist?" I said, "Damn."
Damn.
So that's what they call them.
Ooh,
Oh,
freaking hell.
man.
I
Damn.
said, that's what's funny. When she asked me, I said, I don't know nothing about no fucking rapist. That's your shit. And she was like, I'm talking about the football guy. I said, damn.
That man,
I couldn't believe it, bro.
That's
He
fucked
ain't
up.
rape nobody, but that's what the females think off the top.
Yes,
Like that's
Mm-hmm.
his little moniker, bro. He's a little rapist. Damn.
Help me to
And that
laugh,
shit
yo.
gonna stick. The
Ladies, for
thing
It
is,
this.
that shit gonna
sticks,
stick with
bro.
men
Man,
too.
bro, this is
It's
That's
gonna
fucked up shit,
stick.
devastating.
bro.
It's
It's fucked
devastating.
up.
It's devastating. Damn, bro. You got.
That was
But then,
cold. That was
but
cold.
then again, you put
She
himself in
cutthroat
that
that bastard,
position too,
didn't
man.
she? She cutthroat.
I'm shaking my head. Damn. You remember you said that 2 weeks ago. You said once my lady asked me
When
about it,
she asked me about it, it's over.
it's a wrap.
She sure enough did. I ain't bring it up. She just brought it up. I think she talking about some other shit. She said, "Yeah, you know, a little football guy." And I'm like, "Shit, it's over for you," because that means it's been talked about in the hair salon. It's been talked about everywhere they congregate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, just
You know
proves
how
you do
people be talking.
quality.
Jefferson, to me, this is not a laughing matter. This is a shaking your head. You got to be kidding me.
No, it's the fact she remembered and he wasn't even ready for it.
Yeah.
It's the fact he quality and she remembered and brought it up. He wasn't even thinking about it. That that right there, when someone brings up something you wasn't thinking about, but you like, damn, you know about it. That's what he had moment right there.
Oh God! I mean, look, as a man, and I can honestly say I'm about to say, as a man that doesn't get involved, I am stunned that this is a big story and these women don't want a damn dime from him. They don't want a dime from him. They just want to smear his name and his reputation.
Mm. On some ownership.
I think iTest said something 2 weeks ago, and iTest was right on point. He ain't gonna treat women nice again.
Oh shit.
He's not.
Mm,
He's
I
not gonna
don't
trust
know.
women for a long time.
I think his mama is getting back on the right track, but like, hey, boy, I
Nah,
thought you right.
I think he'll beast mode the media too. I think he about to beast mode the media
I think
until
he won't
he
trust
got to
females the
deal
same.
with it. He won't trust the media the
Uh,
same either. They didn't want pushing the story.
mm.
For
Yeah,
for
my
watching
only is
Then
that
if
being
you,
a good thing, the NFL hasn't said a word yet in 2 weeks.
And you know what the worst thing is? Deshaun Watson been representing proper. Ain't never been a problem with nobody screaming about their kids around him or nothing like that. But then he say he want to be traded, and then all this crap comes out.
oh,
It's like what? That it just doesn't make sense. People
it's
that
the
ain't
timing,
even
bro.
with the
The timing.
organization bringing up charges. That's what I'm saying. They ain't even with the organization in like 4 years, but they remember the time. I mean, it's just since it happens so often. I'm
They
a little
warned
bit
them.
sketchy right now.
They warned them.
I'm
I
sketchy.
said the night when all this began, I said, "Wow." I test Manzano, Joe Sabata, they was all up here. And then the next day when I woke up, that Wednesday morning, I mean Thursday morning, it was 3. By the time I got off the air with I test, it was 10.
Mm.
And
It's
I
going
said,
rapidly.
this shit ain't gonna go away. You know, I'm gonna wrap this up. I stayed on a little extra longer. Tomorrow night, fellas, I'll be on 6:15 in the evening, and we'll go as long as we can go. And I appreciate you guys being here. People in the sky, hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Thank you so much for being here. And for my brothers in the chat room, Sister Kobe for life. Sean Jones was up here. He's still here. I test scooted out of here. He always scoots out.
All right, Mace.
Yo, you have a good night. Let me give you a nugget score before you go. Before you go to work. Let me give you a nugget score.
I appreciate that, Mace.
Nuggets up by 11. 49 seconds left in the thirds. Nuggets is rolling tonight. Appreciate you,
Frank. Baby, let's
get the win, bro.
All right, brother. Get some rest. Much love to you.
I will. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Everybody was in here. Great one. DeVore had to put the kid to bed. And, of course, Iman Perry, Mr. Miami, LaShawn Jefferson. It's going to be midnight in the East Coast. I got to get 3.5 hours of sleep. I love everybody. I'll see you tomorrow evening. No partying, no clubbing, no drinking, no smoking, no recreational drugs. Don't act stupid over a woman's panty line, fellas. Okay? You don't want to end up like Deshaun Watson. No sex, no women. I will see you all tomorrow evening, 6:15 Eastern. Get used to that time because once I get the green screen behind me, someone told me something how to hook up do something to get you guys live games without getting in trouble. And I will be doing that maneuver very soon. I appreciate you guys so much. Good night from the Oasis. Jefferson, I love you. Sleep well, my friend. I'm not going to the manosphere.
Be safe, all. Make sure we see you every tomorrow after tonight.
I appreciate you. You too, my friend.
Good night.
I appreciate you. Good night, my friend. Everybody, I love you. Thank you for watching. Again, good night from the Oasis. Mr. Miami, 22 women. Yeah, sad. I love you, everybody. Be good. See you tomorrow night. Tomorrow evening here from the Oasis. Get used to the time, 6:15. I love you. Good night, everybody.